Yeah, if you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. We talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation about everything that goes down in the Thailand community. Also have a 5-point bulletin tonight. The 5-point bulletin we're going to be talking about is the decisions you've got to make as a single man in your 40s. In the bottom right hand corner, we got a super chat button. We spread love on the super chat side again. Tonight we got red wine. We got red wine. We got watches. We got air shots, and we're looking good, smelling good, and being the best version of ourselves every single day, non-stop. Military salute. I see you there. Members only coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We back up again, man, non-stop. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we are going to do our thing, man. We got to do our thing. We got to keep pushing through. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep. We got to do our thing. Got to keep positive. Keep pushing through. We got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Military salute. You know what I'm saying? Non-stop pumping it through down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So yeah, we've been running all weekend, guys. We've been doing our thing. We've been pushing through. And the game doesn't stop, does it? So you can't stop. You just got to keep pushing and keep working hard towards a better day. You know what I'm saying? You know. And, you know, I see you there. So if you don't know what happens, we go into questions, answer. Then we go into 5-point bulletin. From 5-point bulletin, we go into the Thailand Information Center. From then, we go story time. We hang out for 2-3 hours. You know what I'm saying? You know, there you go. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. We are out here. Copy and paste. Good to see you there, bro. At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know, let me tell you something about life. You got to work your ass off in life, and you got to make sure you don't make too many mistakes. And you got to make sure that you take care of your business. Your business ain't going to take care of yourself. Business is hard, and it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? You know, if anybody should have failed, it should be me, because I had so many knocks along the way. But I've been working my ass off and trying to keep it as positive as I can, stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? It is a hell of a journey. Trust me, it's a hell of a journey, and you got to take that fight, man. It's either you're gonna fight or flight, one of the two. You know, your choice. You know what I'm saying? And you know. Don't think it's gonna be easy. You know, no one's gonna understand your journey except yourself. You know what I'm saying? Someone says stylish sunglasses. These are the Versace's today. They're Versace's, but they're fogging up for some reason. They're the Versace sunglasses. I have Versace sunglasses, bro. Okay. Let's see if we can get this back up and running. Let's see if we can refresh. If you're in the background, refresh and come back again. And come back again. Okay, everybody press 1 in the chat if you can see me, if you can hear me. Press 1 in the chat. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's press 1 in the chat at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, we back. Yeah, there you go. There you go at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, guys, sorry about that. The battery. I'm having battery problems. Hopefully it'll be sorted out. Battery problems. My man John K coming through with the 300 soldiers coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I appreciate them 300 soldiers. He says, let's have a glass of red wine. You're keeping the channel alive. 31 in the chat. Just had a little bit of battery problem. Should be okay now. But yeah, we're back up on the game again. and we'll get it. We just have to do the alerts again. You know, we'll get there. Yeah, get there and get the alerts going as well. You know, there you go. There you go at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on a warm-up side of the game. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sir. So we are going to go into questions answered, so we can answer any questions, and you can chop it up at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Without a doubt, you know what I'm saying? It's good now. Okay, it's all good now. It's all good now. You know, there you go. What's wrong with these glasses, man? I don't know. You know, there you go. At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So it's all good now. Going 41 up in the chat. We are in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and we are pumping through tonight. And I hope everybody keeps on point tonight. It's good to keep on point when you're on the channel. It's nice to have an opinion. Everybody's right to their opinion, but it's also good to keep on point, you know. That means that, you know, you got to somewhat keep on point in life, so you know exactly what's up, you know what I mean? You know, when you're off point and you're off focus, it's a little bit crazy. So you got to keep it focused, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, there you go. That must be the fake Kelly Codwell. You know, there you go. Let's see, go to channel. Yeah, you got a fake Kelly Codwell. We don't want no fakes in here, mate. We don't deal with fakes. Original or none. Original or none. You know, there you go. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We are pumping it through. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody's got to do what they got to do. It's looking good, smelling good. I've got a question. What days are the best trades for your live stream? Dockland days, 7 days per time. You asked me a question. I got a question. What is the best days of your life? Dockland days was 7 years in Pattaya. I would definitely say 7 years. No, I would definitely say Dockland days. You can't beat Dockland days because I was young, around all my friends, joking around with my friends, having a laugh with my friends. And my friends I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? People I grew up with. So, you know, there you go. Let's see if I can delete, remove comment for foolishness. You know, yeah, let's, so you can't beat the days when you are, you know.
Copy-paste super chatted £3.66. Viking asking for an unbanned boss.
Yeah. Big up for that. Copy and paste. Big up for that super chat there. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna play childish games I'm not gonna play childish games with Viking Pepper. I'm not gonna play childish games. You know, you're not kidding. He's a kid in a candy store playing games. Let him stay over the other side. How much times is he gonna get banned and unbanned and banned and unbanned? Let him stay over the other side. I gave you a warning. How many warnings am I gonna give you? And every time you're coming over to run around the community, I want to get unbanned. You're playing games, bro. Ain't got no time to play no games over here, bro. You know, if you really wanted to be on the channel, you would have just chilled like everybody's chilled in the channel, and it would have just been cool. You don't come on the channel, keep spamming down the chat, you're talking shit about me, you're trash talking me, this, that, and then you want me to unban you. Let him stay there on the ban list, man. Let him stay exactly where he's supposed to be. You go and play your game with somebody else. I ain't got time to play no games with people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, you don't just keep playing games and then you're running around the community ox and get unbanned, this and that, you're banned. It's just playing games. Man. I don't have time for that. This is serious business we're dealing with. My man, copy and paste, my man, John K coming through with the red wine. John K coming through with the red wine at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Just a little bit of red wine. We're coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, there you go at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah. So there'll be no unbanning for him. Let him stay there. Like I said, you know what I mean? You get banned, you come on the channel, you want to cuss the boss out, you get banned again. And you want to run around the community getting banned, just stay there. You know what I'm saying? Go on to, I don't see him do it on other channels. I don't see him spamming down other channels and cussing out the channel. I don't see him doing it there. So, you know, it's a free-for-all. Anyway, let's move on. I ain't got time to talk about these guys. Moving forward. So, yeah, the Dockland days was the best days because I was around my friends and the friends I grew up with. So it was a much better time than being in Thailand days, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's better. I mean, 7 years in Thailand was amazing. But I couldn't touch the Dockland days around all my friends driving a Mercedes SL, having £700,000. I couldn't touch that. So that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? You know, how does the saying go? Decisions. It's crucial to make the correct decisions when you hit your 40s, Barry. Yeah, 100%. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. A single man side of the game is when you reach to a certain age like 40, you've got to make some crucial decisions. And us as men, if you don't make them crucial decisions, you can actually be alone for the rest of your life. When it comes to women, women are going to be all right, you know, guys. Let me tell you something about women. They're going to be all right. They've always got some man to take care of them. It's either the government, their dad, their boyfriend, their husband, some other guy who's simping to them. It's always going to be something going to take care of the women. Us men, we got to make crucial decisions. Otherwise, you'll end up by yourself. Otherwise, you'll end up lonely. Otherwise, you'll end up broke. You know what I'm saying? And no one doesn't give a shit about you when you get to them ages. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make crucial decisions of what you're gonna do. I'm gonna drive 4,400 quid next week back also to Lisbon for 2 days. Oh, wicked. Copy and paste. Big up for that. So you got to make crucial decisions in your life, especially when you get older. Otherwise, you're in some serious trouble. What's the business you had to made since you turned 40 and why? Well, you know, did you get more single man side again, Dockland days or Pattaya? Pattaya definitely. Pattaya, single man side again was good in Dockland days, but it was on no level of Pattaya. Pattaya was one or two ladies and one lady a night, every lady a night, a different lady every night. I was on overdrive steroids them days when you have 2, 3 girls and kind of crazy stuff. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Ain't no level to Pattaya. It's hard to do that in the UK. So the ladies was more, you know, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Right, so we got a nice level of thing going on. Okay, we're asking some questions. We out here, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Club Fillers. I don't compare myself to other people. Pattaya is open for anybody who wants to go there with cake and do your thing, you understand? Yeah. What's wrong with being on your own? Some of us prefer it. There ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself. There ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself. I was telling a man that today. You know, sometimes it's better to be by yourself. You can find yourself by yourself. But, you know, if you don't want to... Loneliness is a big thing in the Western world. So you got to be careful of that. But there ain't nothing wrong with being alone. If you made this... I've made a decision that I'm alone. I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Is it by choice? It's just by one of them things. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, you gotta be careful of the decisions you make. You gotta watch the decisions that you make in life. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Chopping it up, mixing it up, most definitely pumping it through. We're just hanging out. We're just answering questions, and we are going in. If you're in the background, say something or forever hold your peace. Big up to the mods, Renzo, copy and paste, and to the mods was coming through. What's a good amount of F-off money that a man should have in his 40s? It's a very good question. It's a very good question. Really and truly, by the time you reach your 40s, you should have at least 100 grand in the bank, F-off money. 100 grand in the bank, F-off money. That's F-off money. If you don't know what F-off money means, that means that's just fun money, or play money, or super chat money, or, whatever you want to do with it. Have some fun with some girls, or travel around, or, you know what I mean? You should have at least 100 grand, bro. At least 100 grand F-off money. It's, you need cash when you're older. Because you need to move around when you're older. So when you're younger, you could just blase it. When you get older, man, when you get up in age, you need some liquid. You need liquid. We call it liquid. Liquid cash is money in the bank where you can reach to and do whatever you want to. So if I decide, hey man, I'm getting tired of the UK, I want to go and live in. I want to go travel to Brazil for a couple of weeks. I'll go there for a couple of weeks. I'll come back and say, I'm getting tired of it. I want to go to Thailand. I can do all them things throughout the year. You know what I mean? And not be worried about cash flow too much, you know what I'm saying? And stay there for 3 months, or, you know what I mean? It's them kind of things you need to be doing. These type of things I need to be doing. I'm trying to work on to I try and do that so I can, get out the country and, at least 100 grand. You need at least 100 grand, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Okay. Daniel Kelly, if you're going to carry on contradicting everything we say, you're going to be out of the game, bro. So, last and final warning, brother. Keep yourself on point or get out of the game. You're not even making no sense. You understand? 100. You asked me a question, I gave him an answer, and I'm telling you how much money liquid you should have by play with at 40 years old. And if you do everything right in your life, you should 100K. Seems like a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. 100K at 40 years old. Liquid. If you keep saving, put your money down and you work hard. Keep on point. They'll go 2 left. Can you liquidate your assets, boss? Well, it's another story. You can sell the CFI brand for 100K. Well, if I found the right investor, if I found someone who believed in everything and decided could take it to another level to make it 1 million or 2 million, and, yes, I probably could. It's just finding that investor what could believe in the whole product and the brand and everything else. It's not easy, but it's there. It can be somewhere. I'm actually in the process of trying, not selling it, but getting like investors to try angel investor to get involved with it, so I can exponentially take my business to another level. I feel like I'm stagnating out myself because of cash flow. You know what I'm saying? 6 months time, if you earn it back, you can stay 6 months at a time if you own it. Yes, that's it. It's about money, income stream, not one-off, F-off money. Okay. Question: Would you qualify quitting the Marks and Spencer's job as a big decision? I should have stayed, didn't it? I should have stayed and got the property, stayed another 5 months, but I couldn't take no more, could I? I get to the point where I can't take no more. Sure, the man has a breaking point, doesn't he? Where and the thing about it is when you have a temperament, which is if you have like a temper, or you have a kind of guy which has got there's some people who are quick to temper or quick to anger. I'm not really quick to anger, but I have a point where I just stop. I get to the point where I need to just leave the situation alone, because after that it's gonna be, it's gonna be violent. So I just say, you know what, let me leave this alone, and I left it. You know what I mean? Rather than it get to that point where it gets crazy. You know. Okay, if you keep on point, we're talking about F off money. F off money, bro. F off money. F off money is good for 100 grand. 100 grand is good F off money. 100 grand is good money for F off money. No one say you're going to start burning. You're going to go and live somewhere for bloody a whole bunch of time. We're talking about F off money. You know what I'm saying? You know, F off money in your country. You know what I'm saying? Loads of credit cards out there. Apply for a 50 max out. Leave the UK for 6 years. Data protect. Erase all financial data. Which was easy there. I got F off money, but barely use it. Good on you, bro. Good on you. Copy and paste. That's the best way to do it. We're at $701. Someone said it's the slowest clicker ever. What's the ultimate vision for the CFI Empire and the B. George brand? The good question. The ultimate vision is to scale the B. George brand to a level where it can be selling online, selling a lot online. You know, that takes advertising and getting breaking the market. We are selling a lot online. You're attracted to the online market. For the Club Fillers Inc. is to travel to Asia and live there 6 months of the year, 6 months in Thailand. But if the brand does take off, if the brand does come to fruition, and we do make a lot of money on the brand, I would stay there in Asia constantly. Asia, Dubai, Asia. You know, float around Asia, and you know, that's what I would do. That's the ultimate goal for the brand. It's to leave the UK and travel to Asia and live in Asia. It would be pretty stupid to be using 100 crate as F off money, as clever as said in March. Okay, I'll explain to you soon, guys. You guys got kind of left with the F off money. F off money is like this. F off money is money that it doesn't mean that you just sit there and you, I see you there, G-Bone, long time no see. It doesn't mean you just sit there with F off money, you just burn it all off. You're still doing your business, you're still working, you're still doing your 9 to 5, but you've got a little liquid cash which you can play with. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you just sit on it and all of a sudden that's the only money you got. It's called F off money. You might still have your house, you might still have a business, you might still have something else, but you've got liquid cash to play around with. And that's your F off money to do whatever you want with. Whether you want to have a girl in Asia, you want to go on a YouTube and drop a pinky, or you want to, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to do with it, it's up to you, you know what I mean? It's your F off money. That's your money, fun money, entertainment money, whatever way it is, you know what I mean? That's what F off money is. It's not nothing to do with you're not going to all your whole life savings or anything else. It's just F off money. So you have fun money, you have savings, you have investments. That's what you have, you know what I mean? And your fun money is the best money you're going to have is with your fun money. See what I'm saying? And they sometimes got some big fun money. So when you see a guy's dropping $100 on a $100 or $200 on a man or on a girl in Asia, this guy's got a lot of F off money in it to play with. You know, he's got a lot of F off money. $100 ain't shit to him. Might be big to you, but it's not to him. You know, it's bigger your F off money, the bigger you can do. You know, if you decide to sell the F off money, do you think there'll be many takers? It depends how far you put it out there. It depends how much you package it together. Thatching 2000. Depends on how you put the package together and how you put it to the right people, to the right investors, to the right angel investors, to the right hedge fund manager, hedge funders, to the guys who've got investors in there, how much they believe in your whole product, from your YouTube channel to your website to your brand. It all depends on how much they believe in it all and how much they can do with it too. Because someone can say, well, you know I can scale this to a multi-million-dollar business. So I'll give you 100 grand. It ain't shit to me. You've done the base job now. I can scale this to 100 to a multi-million-dollar business. Some people know how to do that. They're very clever and they got money to do that, to scale it to another level. It's all about scaling. So if you meet the right person, yeah. But if you don't meet the right person, you can be struggling, innit? You'll be struggling. But, you know, if you don't meet the right person, you want to do it yourself. It's called, you could do it yourself. It's called, you know, doing it all. But what I'm doing right now is all by myself. There's a word for it, but I can't think of the word right now. But, you know, winging it by myself with all the finances myself and doing it all myself. You know what I mean? It's not the best way of doing it because it's hard to scale. It's hard to scale to another level. It's hard to take it to another level when you're doing it all by yourself. You need good backative money to take it to a whole nother level. Push out the advertising and push out the thingy, and push out the channel to another level to go to traveling. You need to travel to China to seek out new stock would be good. Oh, I don't need to. I found a point where I don't need to go to China no more, Mighty William. I don't need to do that no more. You know, I don't need to travel to China. I can get sources over the internet now. You know, at this point, you know. A lot of people keep asking me about. I see it in Thailand, Pattaya. About I don't want. Like I said, I don't have nothing against Kelly Codwell. I believe that Kelly Codwell is doing he's doing his food deliveries now, guys, and I believe he couldn't make it on YouTube too much. He probably will come back and try and come back again and do something. So I know you guys turn up a lot and watch him every evening, and he ain't doing his evening streams probably because he's doing food deliveries and he's not making no money on YouTube. You know, that's all I can say. He can come back, but I don't know if he wants to. I think he's better off doing the food delivery. What he should do is live stream with the food delivery as well. Do the food delivery and live stream at the same time. That might be a great idea. That's what I would say. We're going to do 100 grade. You were a good sponsor. Spinner for 10 years with that. Okay. Big up John K. Well, if I had 100K, I wouldn't be good sponsor. You know, no. I would make the 100K last me. First thing I'm going to do is buy a property. I'm going to buy a property up north. You know, if I had 100K, I'd buy a property up north, and you know, I'll do something so I'll get. I'll make sure that 100K is making me money. I making me money. I wouldn't just spunk the money. I wouldn't just go to Asia and start having a great time. I would put it into appreciating assets. You know what I'm saying? You know, there you go. Okay, Daniel Kelly. See you tomorrow, bro. See you tomorrow. So you want to be the funniest one in the room. You come back every day, you get 24-hour time, man. If you come back again, and if you get two of that, then you'll be out the game. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there you go. There you go. 24-hour time, man. I didn't get you too far. Okay, let's keep moving. Boss, you can't live in Asia. You need the right paperwork. Tourist visa around 2 months. Get visa at least. I don't know what you're on about. I don't know what you're on about. 1, 2, 3. How much people live in Asia, bro? What's wrong with you, bro? How much people live in Asia? You can go and get a DTV visa and go live there for 5 years and leave every 6 months. Come on, 1, 2, 3, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. God damn, bro. It's too much, bro. You know. Will you be live streaming from your new job? No. I won't live stream my new job. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, it's just. I mean, I could live stream on my lunch break or something. It's not that kind of job, but I want to do that. Okay. There's nothing in Monaco for me, bro. Oh, Monaco. I haven't got the money to live in Monaco. I ain't rich, bro. I would live in Dubai. I'd live in Dubai because Dubai's got a lot of opportunities with a lot of people. Okay. I'll see. Big up John K. See, he's on a DTV visa. Just bounced out for a few days. Big up John K. Salute to you, brother. Big up, bro. Big up. I didn't know that. I never knew who you was or who you are. You know. Yeah, we modded 4 people. You know. We are one more to mod. Yeah, you could be a candidate depending on, you know what I mean, depending on how it goes. You know? Yeah, you can easily get a DTV visa. That's correct. Easy. Okay. There you go, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, Dubai, because Dubai's got opportunities, guys, for entrepreneurism. And you meet a lot of people which are entrepreneurs in Dubai. And the thing about it's not your network, is your net worth. You're going to meet some people who's going to give you some ideas how to make a lot of cake. So there's a lot of opportunities in Dubai to live out there. But you need money, though. You do need money to live in Dubai. But there's good opportunities out there. You hit the gym, you meet people, you meet influencers, you meet all different kind of people. And everybody's on the same hustle, you know. So opportunity, yeah, Dubai would be a good one. I mean, you know, yeah, so I'll do it like that. Probably want to do 6 months at a time. But is buying a house one of the top 5 subjects today? Yeah, yeah, it is. Short of the point, it is. Because buying a house is important. It's important to buy a house if you're over 40. You have a foundation to come back to when you finished partying. You know what I'm saying? Question: does a TTV's okay, there you go. Yeah, so like I said, so it is, you know, so that we are 52 in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. Let's get into the 5-point bulletin tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. The big decisions as an over 40-year-old guy, over 40, you have to make when you're over 40, you know, big decisions you must make when you're over 40 years old. This is for the single man side again, you know what I mean? And we're going to talk about that now. What is it? 5 life decisions you must make as a man when you're 40 plus. This is quite a heavy one, guys. You know, you got to make some decisions, you know. Ain't no joke now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no joke. I bought a penthouse flat in Lisbon, down 12 million euro. Big up for that. Okay. I don't think you have to prove an income. I don't think you have to prove income, no. Just prove a little business thing. Okay, there you go. Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Big up yourself. Okay, let's go into this 5-point bulletin tonight. Okay, number 5. You have to make a decision where you're going to live. In your home country or Asia, you got to make that decision, you know, and you got to make that decision quick. Or where you decided that you want to live. Do you want to live in Asia? Do you want to live in your home country? And make a decision. You want to live in Africa? You want to live somewhere else around the world? You got to show 500k baht cash savings. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yes, that's, you know. But it's not hard to get others than that. Okay. Big up for that, John K. Big up for that, John K. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, so, you know. Yeah, so 500k, that's good. You know, I had 4 guys I did, you know, I did 4 mods. I've made 4 mods. There you go. As I said, I was going to do 5 mods. I'm going to make 5 mods now. 5 mods. So that's the 5 mods I said I was going to make. So you're going to make a decision where you're going to live. You know? Yeah. So 500k is about 11-12 grand, which is not bad. It's not bad to show that. It's not bad to show 500k. DTV visas, so you could have to leave every 6 months. You can leave every 6 months. There you go. I could be on copy and paste. Okay, let's keep going. Are you going to be rich with endless money, or are you going to be married and settled down? That's the big decisions you're going to make. Are you going to be rich with endless money, so you're going to work towards being a single man and have freedom, all the freedom in the world, or you're going to be married and settled down? That's a big decision over 40 you're going to make, and you're going to make it quick. It's, yeah. You know, you're going to make it quick. You're going to make that decisions quick, you know what I mean? Someone says NCS Play. Big up NCS Play then. NCS Play is doing NCS is doing some. At least there's someone doing some pinky somewhere along the line. You know what I mean? There you go. So you're gonna make them decisions quick. Whether you're gonna be rich and single by yourself, or you're gonna settle down and you're gonna be married. Yeah, it's important. You know. 44 brought to the pounds, £11,300. Oh, okay. Big up for that. So that's nearly, just call it 12 grand for argument's sake. Yeah. Let's call it 12 grand for argument's sake. Barrier in the building. What's going on? So for argument's sake, call it 3 grand, 12 grand. Not bad, not bad. It's doable. It's doable. Okay. It's only copy and paste.
Copy paste super shattered £7.32. Wine for the boss.
Big up copy and paste coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Appreciate that copy and paste coming through. You know, big up copy and paste coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah. Oh shit, I gotta slow down on that wine. I gotta slow down. I've had a big week. Big up copy and paste coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. It was a small one, but there you go. That was a bigger one. There you go. No biggie. Big up copy and paste coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel with the red wine. A lot of people like me to drink. And I make a lot of money for drinking. I haven't been drinking. I don't know. Yeah. There you go. At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. There you go. Yeah. Ghost Pepper in the building. He was one of the new mods coming through. Are you going to be having number 3 is 11 and a half grand, yeah. Yeah. I just remembered about that. I always forget about the 10 seconds delay. I always remember about the mute. Are you going to be having children, or are you not going to be having children after you're 40 years old? That's a decision you need to make. If you're going to be traveling the planet and conquering the planet, you don't want to be having children at the same time. So, you know, if you're going to be having children, or you're not going to be having children, that's the decision you've got to make over 40 years old. Okay. Someone says, I disagree, Barry, with that point. A married couple has twice more collateral and could buy more of an expensive house. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't know if they got twice as much collateral, but I wasn't saying what one was going to be richer or poorer. What I was saying was that it's either you're going to be this rich single guy who runs around and travels the planet and enjoys life, you know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna have, or you're gonna be this guy settled down with a girl. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with kids in 60s is no joke. It isn't. It isn't no joke, because you just want some peace. And I'll say you got to make some decisions, man. It's all these decisions you got to make. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. I met that girl in the festival in Nottingham. She was a beautiful girl. John K, I made you a mod. because you're in Thailand and you always come on the channel, you always support the cause. If you're okay with the mod, it's cool. We just do light modding over here. And what I tell to the new mods all the time is don't not turn up because you got a mod status. There's a lot of people that do that. They have a mod status and then they don't turn up no more. So big up for the new mod status, but please turn up. At least get involved with the chat. If you marry a Thai or Filipino, you haven't got no more collateral, just more problems. You kind of hit that one on the head, John K. I tell you that. You couldn't have said further from the truth. I tell you, a bottomless pit problems. I tell you, bottomless pit problems was never ending that you brought on yourself. You know, that you brought on yourself. You just want to live a quiet life in Thailand, or they got so much problems. Why do they have so much problems, man? I don't get it. I don't know how they got. I mean, everybody's got problems in their life, but I just think they dumped all their problems on their foreigner. They're forever in problems. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're forever in problems, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? Okay. Now, John K is not on Jay Smith. He's not Jay Smith. Yeah, you're always going to make up some story. Jay Smith talks different. The dialect of the way somebody talks, you can tell the dialect is different to Jay Smith. Jay Smith has a certain dialect, so you can tell the difference between the two. Yeah, you need to support the whole family, and the family has a bag of problems. A bag of problems, and they never stop. It never's like a bottomless pit. Once you solve one, there's another one coming. Once you solve that, there's another thing coming. It's like, God damn, bro, there's so much problems, man. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody falls sick, and then it's something else. Then it's another scam. And then it's something else. It's like, God damn, bro. You're better off just being by yourself and pay as you go. You know what I'm saying? You know? Number 2. Are you going to start your own business, or are you going to work for someone else for all your life? Your choice, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with working for someone else, but you're going to have to make some decisions whether you're going to work for someone else or you're going to start your own business and build your own empire. It's running a business of your own ain't easy. It ain't easy, bro. Working for someone else is easier. You leave that at work and then you come back. You know, but it's big decisions you got to make. You got to make some serious decisions, and it ain't no joke. You're gonna start your own business. You're gonna work for someone else. I've always been self-employed. Yeah, well, like I said, you got to make them decisions. You got to make a big decision, mate. A secure job, at least you got a job. Driving is a responsibility. I'm putting it between the two. You know? That's what I'm saying. If you go to Asia and you pick up a girl and you're with her, you got to understand that you're taking up a lot of responsibility. Yeah, okay. 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 You know, there you go. There you go. You removed your comment, Sean the Prawn, for foolishness. Remove your comment for foolishness. Just a fucking idiot. Or trolls on the internet, jealous of the boss. That goes to Thailand for 2 weeks and decides that he wants to be the boss. And copies everything I do and says I'm a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all that fucking idiot is. So let's move on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to his name. No car, no figure, no nothing. Sit down there giving girls the oldest woman in the whole club in the world money. Just to stay with him. Don't let me start, man. God damn. Fucking idiot. Okay, let's go. Press 1 if you want to live. If you want to live in your hometown all your life, or press 2 if you want to travel and live abroad. One of the two. So if you press 1's in the chat if you want to live in your hometown all your life, or press 2 if you want to travel and live abroad. Someone says 2, travel and live abroad. 2, travel and live abroad. Travel and live abroad. Lots of 2's in the chat, guys. Want to travel and live abroad. I know it's easier said than done, but it seems like a lot of people want to do that. A lot of people want to travel and live abroad. Yeah. You got to get out of that comfort zone, bro. Get out of that comfort zone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't compare myself 1, 2, 3 to idiots, bro. I don't need to, bro. You're talking about a king and a lion and a bloody sheep, bro. Don't compare me to the two, bro. Don't compare the two. He's on no level of mine completely. Mentally, physically, emotionally, or about traveling. Yeah. This guy. Anyway, let's move on. Let's keep it positive. Compare me to no idiots. Okay, that is the 5-point bulletin tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. That is the 5-point bulletin. So as a single man, I must say, get your priorities in order, get it together as a single man, make the big decisions you want to make. And now we're going into the Thailand Information Center. And I want to talk about when I was in Nottingham. I met this girl at the Thai festival I really liked. She's on my Instagram now. And when I saw her, if anybody remember the girl I met in Nottingham, and I was dancing with her, was having a good time. And, she kept coming onto the camera and she was cool. And, we was vibing. It was nice. And she's on my Instagram. And I got on Instagram and I think she's very pretty. The thing about it, I got on her Instagram and I realized that I saw that she's got 2 children. And one is 10 and one is younger. From then, maybe make a decision to myself. Do I really want a girl like this? Do I really want to be with a girl which has got 2 children? Do I really want this relationship? You know what I mean? Do I want this relationship? And it's like everything says I value my freedom more than anything else, rather than be with a woman. It's just because when you take on a woman, you got to take on her baggage as well at the same time. So it puts things into perspective. It does, boss. When you paid into a festival, when you paid to go into the festival, that's correct. Yeah. Yeah. So every decision I was supposed to text her, and I haven't texted her yet, and I don't even know when I'm going to text her. You know what I'm saying? There is no animosity, 1, 2, 3. There is one jealous person who's jealous of the boss, sits in a channel and gets jealous of the boss, enjoys the crime family and decides that they want to attack the boss. That's all it is, bro. It's not, and there's no animosity between the two. There's no animosity. There's no animosity. He's a guy who wants to, someone pays a guy who works in Amazon. He's supposed to work in Amazon. He's supposed to have a decent job, even though he's got no car, no jewelry, no house, no nothing. Gives his money to a Filipino girl. Some guy from Canada decides to get dangled $200 at him to go to the Philippines and try and fuck with my whatever you want to put it, my girl's friend, Aaliyah, just because they want to fuck with me. You understand? It's you're talking about animosity. Ain't that someone just going on with fuckeries? You know what I'm saying? So, when I talk about animosity, it's like, the guy's a fucking idiot. That's what it is. A sheep and an idiot. And I don't respect people like that. I respect soldiers. I don't respect people who are going to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting people for no reason. Hold your own lane and be respectful in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's keep moving. Okay, are you hitting anyone Thai Hitting any one Thai festivals this year, but yeah, I was supposed to go this week, John K. I was supposed to go today and tomorrow to the Norwich Festival. First time I missed the Norwich Festival in years. It's only because it was raining. It wasn't raining that much today. It was raining a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to be hitting the Manchester one most definitely. Manchester one's in August, so I'll be hitting that Manchester one. That's without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? You know, there you go. Okay. How did the boot fare? Surprisingly, the car boot sale went good when there was no rain. It was all rain, and everybody saw me making sales, and we made 6 sales. 2 of the big watches, and sunglasses, and 3 of the small watches. Yeah, 98 watches sold. 98 watches sold, so give thanks for that. We've got to keep working, you know what I'm saying? You know, there you go. So, we've got 98 watches sold, and I'm really looking to push out the 2 watches, make it to 100 watches, and I'm going to be thankful for that. See, I'm working my ass off to get to my dreams and ambition to where I want to go to. I'm working my ass off, and I am not going to stop. And you know, I don't make other people distract me from the blessings that come my way. I try to keep it peaceful. I'm a peaceful man, but everybody knows I'm humble and peaceful. But you know, some people really do push the button to take the piss. You know what I mean? Taking the piss, bro. You know, needs to stop doing it. You know, there you go. But yeah, the car boot is a good little thing. I'm moving it on to, I'm going to keep doing it, but I'm going to do something else soon. I'm stepping my game up and doing something else. I ordered some load of stuff. I ordered some aftershave. I ordered some other stuff as well to boost the car boot. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Yeah, that's what happened. 1, 2, 3. That's what happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So, you know, like I said, I'm a very calm person, and I'm very humble. I'm very calm, and everybody knows I'm a very humble person. But when somebody, what kind of man does that? Could you ask me that? 1, 2, 3. What kind of man does that? How do you expect me to respect a man like Toronto Brother? A man does that. A man said that to him. This guy comes and says, "I'm going to do this to you." What person does these things? Who does these things? You understand? And you're not going to talk about Trinakuna because you see what happened to him in the end. He's been doxxed, so he's run away. Now he ain't on the scene no more. You know, we're not going to dwell on it. But yeah, who does these kind of things to people, bro? What kind of person does that? For what? I gotta stay away from these people. But anyway, let's move on. What's the name of the aftershave? Oh, we're gonna get some. It's funny. The aftershave is funny. I bought a bunch of aftershave. The aftershave is called Sexy Man. I thought that was hilarious because it was Thailand. It's called Sexy Man aftershave. So I bought a few aftershaves. I bought a few aftershaves. I bought a few t-shirts. I bought a few sunglasses. And I bought a few sunglasses. I bought some ladies' sunglasses. I bought some t-shirts. I bought some aftershave. I bought some, what else did I buy? Aftershave t-shirts. Yeah, like that. And yeah, I'm going to buy a big standing sunglasses stand. You know, none of them big ones, but you see like in Thailand, where you see the big ones standing up. And you can look in the mirror and look at the glass. I'm going to buy one of them. So I'm going to start going big in the sunglasses side again. Yeah. And then I'm moving on to something else as well. Something big. You know, just one stage at a time. So just some nicks and nacks to boost up the to boost up the market store. But I think I'm going to be moving on to a store, guys. I'm going to be moving on to a store. That's what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to start doing a store. I'm going to start putting emotions in to do a store. Have a proper market store instead of doing car boot. Moving on to a market store. I don't know if it's going to work, but I've got to try. I've got to try step my game up a little bit. You know, it's fun doing the little car boot and all that, but to have something more solid like a store would be very good. So I'm probably going to do a store. Yeah, mix and blend, yeah. I'm probably going to be doing a store. Would you ever do food again? Yes, I would, John K. I would definitely do food again. I would. I've been thinking about it, but it's a very difficult game, bro. It's a very, very difficult game. You know, but I would do it. There's not enough I would rule out. I'll get the younger lots to run it for me. And I would do that. You know, I definitely would do it, something like that. But I'm going to move on to, you want the latest gadgets that people buy. Store for rent. Yeah, I'm probably going to get rent a store. Move on to, when I say move on to a store, I'm probably going to do a stall in the market somewhere. I'll start like a casual stall. And then I'm going to move it up and try. If it does well, then I'll move up to a permanent store. You know, anything. I'll do vapes if it sells. I'll do anything what sells. If I can get my hands on it. It's the sourcing, isn't it? It's what you can source, you know. If it can sell, I'll do it. So I definitely would do vapes as well. I'll do anything what sells. You know. I'm always down for that. And I'm always up for entrepreneurism. So yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But we're gonna step our game up a little bit. And I'm doing it all off the strength of my own back of everything. So it's another business model. I'm doing my YouTube channel, I'm doing my market store, I'm doing my job. My second job is my job's coming up in September. And hopefully that will be good. I'm still promising for the job in September, but I've got to pass these tests this month. I've got to get past these tests. I don't know how these tests are gonna go. You know, I got to get the job really, because I'm not really making real money. I'm not making no real money out here. I've got to start making some real money. So, open. Bricks and mortar shop is very difficult to work now, copy and paste. It's very difficult to make a bricks and mortar shop work these days. It's all about being online. If I could get my product, if I could get my brand online, my B. George brand online and make it work, I'll be laughing. But like I said, I'm not really making no real money. Through the little business models I got. My little YouTube channel makes a little bit, you know, a little market store makes a little bit, my watches make a little bit. It's just like a little bit, but it's not nothing solid. So I need something real solid, like a solid job that's gonna come up in September. Put my head down and work it. These YouTube streets are tough, man. It's a real tough, long road, man. For everybody. This is why you see like Kelly Godwell dropping back, you see. You know. Ben's doing okay. Ben's picking himself back up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's already out there. It's already out there. But for me to take it to another level, my career, and I need cash flow, bro. I need cash flow. It's out there though. But I need cash flow you need to advertise it. That's what you need to do. You need to stick it on advertising. But another guy who spent 60 million in a divorce, he had a mansion, house, car. He said he's going to start over again once Entrepreneur is always an entrepreneur. Okay, that is true. Once an entrepreneur, that's true. Once you're an entrepreneur, you can always come back, bro. You got that fighting spirit in you. You see, like some people are just losers, and whatever they do, they're always going to be a loser. But some people, when you're an entrepreneur and you're a winner, you'll always find that way back to winning, you know. So the B George is out there, but what I'm trying to say, I want to take it to a level where I'm doing Facebook, Instagram ads, and I'm spending 10. You've got to spend like 10 to 15 grand. You've got to probably open up a. Right now, it's on my website. I'm going to put it on the other sites as well. And that's just, in this day and age, right? You know, back in the day, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, you could put things on eBay and Amazon and different things like that, and you could make a killing, you know. But the competition now is deadly. You got from eBay's just played out. You got TikTok Shop, you got TMU, you got you got Amazon, you got Esle, you got all these sites, Vintage, Facebook Messenger, all these places you got. So when you and the competition is deadly, everybody's doing the same thing. So it's okay. I could live for £1,000 in Thailand. E-commerce is a license to print money in the 2000s. That's the truth. In the early 2000s, it's true. It was. It was. The early 2000s was a light. You could bathe money on the e-commerce side again. Nowadays, because of the C19, the competition is deadly, and it's deadly. Just get a Taurus. Barry, which platform are we getting the most movement on the shifting units? Well, just go back to my watch game. The watch game has been YouTube, wholesale, and a little bit on the website, and the rest of the platforms has been dead, bro. If you want me to be honest, it's been dead. Too much competition out there. It's all on all the platforms. I just don't get it. And how much can you rock bottom the price? You know what I'm saying? It's a race to the bottom out there with so many people doing watches everywhere, things everywhere, you know. So you got to come up with, the whole point is you got to come up with super duper ideas now in order to sell your products. I'm surprised it's still sold 500. I mean, 98 watches, nearly 100 watches. So, it's tough, man. Selling jars of jerk sauce would be a winner. Well, that's not a bad idea. It's not really for me. I don't know how to do that. But, yeah. Do you think you'll spend more time in Thailand or Philippines in the future, boss? Thailand's starting to get a lot more expensive. It's a very good question, John K. That is a question I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to have a girlfriend in Thailand or I'm going to have a girlfriend in the Philippines. It might even be the Philippines. Yeah, it might be the Philippines. I truly believe you could make a boss cologne. How you research it? Yeah, I could do a boss cologne. I could do a boss cologne, but it's complicated, bro. It's complicated. I think the portable pee bags are a good idea, winner. Yeah, okay. There you go. So like I was saying, there's lots of ideas, lots of me to do, but I can't do everything. At the moment, I'm working on the watches. I'm working on the watches, and I'm working on my new B. George brand. And I need something to break for me. I need something to crack. To be honest with you guys, we need an angel investor. That's what we need. We can't keep going down this road of doing this. We need to get an angel investor. We need an angel investor, or we need a new job, and we need to get something going on, because you've got to remember, September's coming up quickly. This September's coming up quickly. Then we'll have 1 year till we get to Thailand. It's a tall order to say for 1 year we got to get a house, and we got to get to Thailand for 6 months. That's a tall order, man. So I'm making will you definitely have a girlfriend? Not necessarily, no. I don't need to have a girlfriend. That's the thing about it. I don't need to have a girlfriend. I was telling my friend that today. Some men just need to have a girlfriend. I don't need to have one. I can chill. I can float. You know, I can wing it. I don't need to have a girlfriend. Some people just need to have one. Okay, Sexy Man cologne, very popular in pesos, good price. Yeah, my new cologne is Sexy Man. I'll show you it. That's funny. Sexy Man cologne. That is funny. I thought that was kind of funny. So I'm gonna be selling them. Yeah. Stop talking rubbish. 1, 2, 3. Stop talking rubbish. Take foolishness. Too much foolishness. Boss, you have to take a holiday. You can't keep up the work rate. You will be making yourself ill. Well, you know, that could be true, Tree Town, but I'll tell you one thing, bro. Holidays cost thousands and thousands of pounds, bro. That I haven't got right now, so yeah. But I do want to yeah, like I said, I do want to take a holiday. I definitely want to take a holiday, and I don't want to burn myself out, which if I'm not burnt out already, and you know, I want to take a holiday, and I want to. Well, it's just a very intense time for me right now. Very intense time. It's a very intense time right now for me in my life, with some big decisions to make. I can't move left or right before it's nearly September. We're going into nearly August. It's going to be September. And I had some serious decisions. I wanted to do 1 solid year, guys, of something, and then try and get out of here. But it's looking very tough. Boss, job, house, market stall, travel sports, 6 months in Pattaya. Too much, too quick. Well, the biggest problem is the house, bro. The other thing is cool. The travel sports is cool. That's still there. The travel sports bundles together. I could do the B. George thing, which I'm going to push out. You know, do the YouTube channel, which is cool. The watches is in its place. The biggest problem is the house, bro. This is the problem. This is the problem. I need to, and I don't want to do it without a house. So that's the biggest problem. Yeah, how long ago you went on holiday? I ain't gone on holiday since last year, February. Last year, February. Okay, so for me, that's a long time. It's nearly 2 years. That's a long time when you're grinding. I'm telling you that. Would the Sexy Man cologne be rebranded as B. George cologne? No, it would just be the Sexy Man cologne. That's what it is. What is the most important aspect of you when you go on holiday? Is it the dime piece, relaxation, making contacts? The relaxation, bro. The relaxation. But I do like to test the dime pieces out. But I love the relaxation of it. Can you do a UK tours while you're working? Yeah, I'm doing a UK tours, but I'm trying to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my new cologne is going to be Sexy Man. It's coming by the end of next week. I thought that was quite funny, that name of it. I'm going to sell it at the car boot sale. Sexy Man. Yeah, September's coming soon, bro. So, guys, I mean, we've got to make some decisions. What? Everybody put in the chat, I got to use the toilet. Everybody put in the chat, what's the decision I should make? Should I have to, I mean, it doesn't matter what you say because I have to get the house. Or maybe just do a killing God, or give it all up and just do a job and, you know, and do that until September. What is our problem is this: we got 1 year, 1 year and 1 month, 1 year to get a house and live in Thailand for 6 months. That's some big decisions, bro. This house is the problem. The house is the problem. This is the problem. Getting a mortgage, getting the deposit, getting everything together. That's the biggest problem. If we forgot the house, it would be easy. Wash your hands, dry your hands, and we back. So you like the new cologne, Sexy Man? We're gonna get it going on. Get security works, good idea. I've been thinking about it. Stay in your lane, copy and paste. Copy and paste going in. Yeah, there you go. I ain't smelt that shit. Come on. I ain't smelt the cologne yet. I ordered it online, bro. I'm doing the UK tour still, Pan name. But I've been very busy, so, you know. 49 in the chat, we're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So, you know, big up Patrick Daniel for the cheer. So, guys, so you know, like I said, that's a good idea, though, Pan name. Do some UK tours. Let's try and get one in. Let's try and get some in. I'm trying to do everything I can, but, you know, let's try and get one in. I was supposed to do one this week, but let's try and get one in. You know? No. Okay. There you go. It'll be okay. You know, I'll do some UK tours. You know, I don't know what happens when the school is out. Do people go on holiday? It seems like it gets quieter. Any business meeting this week? We never did none this week, bro. Not this week. But maybe next week we got something coming up. But this week was slow. What are you talking about this week? This weekend? Or this week coming up? Hopefully we might have some this weekend coming up. It's getting, you know, I need to start moving some units, as we call it. I need to move some units. I need to just clear up some units. I've got some units and things to clear up this week. I might even take somewhere. I might even do something. It's just the only thing about it is, like, when the school holidays are out, guys, the hotels get expensive. You can't even go nowhere. Yeah, it gets hot in the UK. I mean, it's expensive now. The hotels are expensive. You check the hotels this week. I wanted to go away. I wouldn't mind going away for a weekend somewhere. You know what I mean? But, We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, let's get into story time at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's go to story time. You know, people always try to test my gangster. One thing I know about myself is that I can check women. We was in Ukraine. We was in Ukraine and we was in a nightclub. And we was in a nightclub, and I don't know if anybody remembers, we was in a nightclub or we was in a bar. And people were saying, I can't pull a woman. I can't pull a woman, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, even compressors are through the roof, £93 in Cornwall. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. A wanna. Yeah. It was called Dubai Club. Crying Arab. Yeah, Dubai Club. And I first got there and I said, I can't pull a woman. I said, of course I can. I'm going to pull a woman straight on camera. So I said, I put the camera down. And the first girl came to the bar. I bought a drink for. And I bought a drink for her. And I said, I'm going to take her home. And I started dropping lyrics on her. I remember she said she doesn't go home. And I convinced her to come back and I took her back. And people was talking about she looked like a crackhead. She wasn't a crackhead. She was a cool girl. She said she was sick, but I still convinced her. There you go, guys. 98 watches sold, which is good. 98 watches sold. Club Fillers Inc. watches, 98 watches sold. I remember the Ukraine Vitality, you was in a room with, he wasn't a crackhead. He wasn't a crackhead. She was not a crackhead. She just had a flu. She just had a flu. That's all it was. Nothing to do with crackhead. You're trolling. So it was content. She wasn't a crackhead. She was just had a cold. That's all. She had a flu. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? She was sick. That's all it was. She told me that she was sick. Why she didn't want to go back to the hotel. But she was sick on that day. But we, you know, we still had some fun. I got my single man side of the game, and I live streamed it, and it was cool, man. I had a wicked time in Ukraine. Ukraine was like a hidden gem, you know what I'm saying? It was a hidden gem, which it was a hidden gem, man. Yeah. You know? Serious dimes in ladies in Lisbon, in Brazil level. Oh, shit, bro. Copy and paste. I want to go, bro. I want to go. I want to go to, you know, I want to go to Lisbon. That's one place I would like to go on a Europe trip. I was thinking about going to Benidorm. I don't know, Benidorm or Ibiza, one of the two. You know, I want to go to Lisbon, though. You know, I know they got Brazilian girls, which are on another level, man. And I love Brazilian girls. Brazilian girls are my favorite women in the world. You know? Norwegian. You know? Yeah, 52 in the chat. Yep, so that was story time at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know, I got so many story times, guys, but I just can't remember them, man. Sometimes I can't remember them. Bro, I got a penthouse, no joke. Okay. Penthouse flat. Portugal's packed with Brazilians. Oh, shit. Yeah, I missed the Norwich this year, unfortunately, because of the rain. The first time I missed it because of the rain. The rain came down. It was too much, bro. First time in a long time. SOS Chris. Did you go, SOS Chris? All blacks love Portuguese Portugal. They behave Africans. Yeah. What figure do you need to achieve to retire in the sun? I just need a great business model to crack for me, Jim Jones. A good business model what cracks. You know, maybe the sexy man aftershave will crack. The sexy man aftershave will crack. I need a good business model to work for me. Things are just really slow for me at the moment. Everything's just slow at the moment. Excuse me. We did get that $200 super chat from Louis Cabo, but things are really slow in my life right now. It's crazy because, guys, remember, I was going to buy the Inferium about, it was about 3 months ago. When I told you Inferium was on the floor, 3-4 months ago. I was going to buy the Inferium. Remember I said that? It was at £1,200 and I didn't buy it. And now it's at 2,800. Inferium's at 2,800 now. That would have been a nice little drink to come into myself right there. That would have been a good £1,500 for myself. You just can't make this stuff up, I tell you. Yeah, everything I'm cracking, I'm touching is just, like I said, it's working, but it's too much small income. It's a small income. I need a big, massive lick. I need a big lick, mate. You know what I'm saying? For it to come true. Or maybe I need to take a trip somewhere or something. Go on a tour or something. But the live streaming game is tough now. It's tough for me anyway. You know, I could do so much. I could do so much, man. You know what I'm saying? Sean the Prawn at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Maybe we need to take a trip to like Benidorm or something for a week. That would be nice. Take a flight to Morocco. I ain't got nothing in Morocco for me either. You know, there you go. I need to do something for I need to do something to juggle up the balls a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need something to juggle up the balls a little bit. There you go. I could live comfortably for about $1,500, but I wouldn't want to do that. £1,500, $1,500. I wouldn't want to do that though. It's just the thing about it. £1,500. See, I'm a businessman, and I just think business all the time. But only 1 month until you're making a steady income. So yeah, I suppose I should just wait and hang on in it. Yeah, I mean, I gotta hang on. That's correct. So maybe I should just take this time to chill, you know, and then look forward to my new job. And I'll still be streaming. I'll still, you know, if I get time, I'll still do my market still. I'm still thinking of doing a still. See how it goes. See how everything pans out. It'll be a part-time job though. I can move it onto a full-time. things have been going good for me. You know, I've been doing my thing, doing my market, doing this, doing that, but there's just no big hits. That's all. There's no big massive hits. I need some hits. I need some grands. This is going to be a driving job. Some sort of driving job. Yeah, we have many fingers in many pies. We've got a lot of fingers in our many pies. We have, and we're gonna have more. You know, we're gonna have more and more pies. We've got a sexy cologne coming on. Imagine you got a cologne called Sexy Man. That's funny. Sexy Man cologne. I thought that was quite funny. You know? Yeah, so gotta work with one thing at a time. You see, that this all comes back down to patience, guys. It all comes back down to patience. Imagine in 6 months' time, a year's time, I could be looking back and be laughing like, man, I got my property now. I saved my money, and I'm off to Thailand. I could be in Thailand in next year, 1 year's time. I could be in Thailand for 6 months in 1 year's time if I do the right thing right now. If I do the right thing right now, from now till September, just 1 or 2 right moves, I could be in Thailand for 6 months next September. It's 1 year's time. Sauerkraut. Barry, how come statistics of the mobile home, buying from 10 to 20 house, access, you could live there, no ideal, own it, rent it a couple of times, you're okay. When you're in Laos. Sauerkraut coming true. Come on, sauerkraut. I want to make a plaque. What says, the biggest contributor to the live streaming game, that's G Northcote of the CFI Wall of Fame. Number 1, £500. Number 2, $4.15. And I want you to be number 3. The only way you're going to be number 3 is if you beat NCS Play, which is $2.15. You've got to get to $2.50 or $2.20. Long time no see, sauerkraut coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, that's a good idea, bro. I've seen them houses, which are like 20 grand, and them small houses, which are the little mobile houses. I've seen them floating around. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, bro. Not a bad idea. You're better off going to Algeria, Lagos, Portugal. NCS Play in the building. We got 2 big ballers coming through, guys. As soon as I talk. NCS Play, I heard you be dropping some pinkies left, right, and center in the community. I hear you've been balling, man. Balling. Out of control. Everybody's telling me you're dropping crazy, though. Crazy, though. Any chance of sending some this way? To your boy. You know what I'm saying? We are here, man. Big up NCS Play, big up sauerkraut coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Big up yourself, man. We are here just having a little hangout, having a little chit chat, having a little banter. You know? And pumping it through, you know what I'm saying? Boss getting a semi. Stay in your lane, cracker. Clucker. The only thing that was going to get me that is a dime piece. You know? No problem. They're fake. Yeah. Yeah. Some big... I was telling her, G Northcote to... Yeah. You know, I ain't gonna lie, that was actually quite funny. I'm saying? Yeah, he's, you know, he's having his underlying digs. Man, you don't know, man, your boy. You know what I'm saying? NCS play, Figgy in the building, shower crap in the building. We out here at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel just deliberating about life. But yeah, man, you know, man, like this year, next time last year, guys, I could be singing all the way to the bank, living in Thailand, and I could be living there for 6 months. I could be doing some great things, man. So I just gotta do the right thing. You know, so I'm just holding on. I'm just trying to be patient and hold on to great things. You know what I mean? Be humble as well. You know, it's been a long time coming. I can tell you that. But change gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you know, it's making me laugh about this sexy man cologne. When I saw that, I said I had to buy some of them, bro. I had to start selling them. You know, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Someone says, your humbleness is killing you, boss. You always say that, copy, man. Oh, dear, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. When all this dust settles and I get back on top again, I'll be laughing at these days, you know what I'm saying? We are at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. On the bottom right corner, we got a super chat button. We spread love on the super chat button. Side of the game tonight, we got some red wine. We got some air shots. We got some watches. We're looking good, smelling good, and being the best version of ourselves. This cologne is Boss #1. You know? I'm doing car boots, so every single weekend. I'm thinking of doing a second one as well on a Sunday. Yeah, there you go. I got a lot going on, Peter, so I don't know what I don't think I'll be doing it this month. I'm thinking about doing it next month, though. I'm thinking about doing it next month. We got to go on one trip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Alpha Male's got nothing to do with humbleness. Yeah. So I'll be, I think I'll do it next month, though. When you make money, you just swap one on. Sure, were you was. Yeah, I started my Saturdays, every Saturday at the car boot sale. And I have to get there at 6 get there at 7. So I get up at 6 o'clock or sometimes 5:30, get some breakfast and get down to the car boot. I do my little car boot, and I did it the week before. I did good, and I was doing good. It's ticking over, and I actually sold 2. I went this week. It was raining. There was no one there. It was raining. We still sold 2 of these watches, big watches, the Club Fillers watches, and we sold 3 of the small ones, and we sold the sunglasses as well. So it's not so bad, and you know the cost of it is cheap. It's only £5 for the store, and the petrol is nothing because it's just down the road. So overall, it's not all a bad idea. Overall, it's not. It's all a good run, and it gets the watches ticking over as well. It's just another part of selling the watches, man. Trying to sell my watches anywhere I can, man. And I'm trying to get to 100. I'm at 98 now. You know, I'm not trying to sell 100. Yeah, Heskin P paid the £5 for the entry. That's another thing. I should say, is that I stream it as well. The night before, I get a super chat for the entry. Heskin P, and so he paid the entry. And then I stream it and I get super chats while I'm streaming. So it's an all-round win, you know. It's an all-round win, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, you don't know the price of what I sold it for, so stay in your lane. Yeah. Yeah. It's had a Carol Costa picture. I probably could sell that. Pretty woman. Walking down the street, pretty woman. Copy and paste going in. It's funnier copy and paste when you put it in a TTS or a super chat. It's always funnier because it comes into the TTS. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, copy and paste going in. NCS plays in the building. You know, we could, yeah, so the entry fee. So, you know, yeah, so it's an all-round win when it comes to the car boot. We get people to pay for the entry. It's only £5 to go in, plus we do a live stream there, plus I make sales for the watches. And I'm just trying to move units wherever I can. I'm moving my bundles, my units. I'm just trying my best, man, to just do everything I can. Keep it alive, you know. It's okay, though. Yeah, it's all right, though. It's been okay. I can't complain. I've had a good little run, you know. Everything I touch is turned into gold, and things are just going to be just going to be patient, you know. But she sounds very low lately. But things are not hitting together in a clue. You should slow bundle sales and matching. What are you talking about? 1, 2, 3. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you on about? Let me time you out for foolishness. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, goddamn, bro. Is there something wrong with you or something? Are you just dreaming or something? Are you just dreaming or something, bro? We're making money left, right, and center. I'm making money off my YouTube channel. I'm making money off my car boot. I'm making money off my watches. I'm selling my bloody bundles. I'm making money off my bundles. I mean, how much money you want me to make, man? God damn, bro. People are paying for my bloody car boot. I'm making money at the car boot. I'm making money on when I'm there. I'm selling my watches. I'm at 98 watches sold. I'm at 6 bundles sold. I mean, goddamn, I got my new B. George brand coming out. I mean, how much do you want me to do? Are you just stupid or something? How much blessings do you want? And then you're going to sit there and complain about everything. How much blessings do you want to come your way, man? God damn, bro. You didn't see Lewis Campbell drop us a $200 super chat the other day. How much blessings do you want? And then we're going to sit there and talk about, oh, things are just going to be, God damn, bro. What's wrong with you, man? God damn. You know what I'm saying? How much blessings do you want the Father to bless you? And you're going to sit there and complain about it? Or you're going to sit, you complaining? Am I sitting there complaining? No, I'm certainly ain't. You sitting there, man, just making, you know what I'm saying? I just sit in a room and talking shit and a man just dropping $200 and you say, how much do you want blessings do you want? How much do you want? Just be patient, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, there you go. You know what I mean? And I'm working for it. I'm working. You come in talking about, oh, things are all bad and things are all this. God damn, what's wrong with you, man? What part of the game am I missing? Yeah, I'm saying. If you're ticking over and you got numbers going up and you're selling at this and you're selling at that and you're making money here and someone's dropping you 200 soldiers, you're dissing you that, you're not paying for car boot, you're making money. You're doing good with yourself, bro. You're doing good with yourself. Just got to be patient. Obviously, I'm going to be tired because I'm working a lot. I'm doing a lot. I'm thinking a lot. I'm streaming a lot. I'm doing my thing. You don't expect me to be 100%, but don't come in and pretend like everything's all bad because it's not bad. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. We could be in a much worse position. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to jump up in the morning, but I know one thing I know about me. If there's money to be earned, I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. 5 years back, teams making money on YouTube. Got super chat. That's it.
Copy paste super chatted £3.66. Rent out your flat, take 6 off. See.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so big up copy and paste. One thing you don't do in life, let me teach you something about life, guys. I know I've got 10 seconds. One thing I teach you in life, never be ungrateful even for your blessings, especially when you're getting blessings, because it will get worse for you. You know what I mean? Today I wanted to have a little drink of wine, red wine. I didn't drink the red wine. I just said, let me just leave the red wine. I was going to drink in the daytime just to chill out and have a drink with a red wine. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait till tonight. And I'm going to turn on my live stream. And when someone sends me a super chat, I'll have a glass of red wine and chill. Now, you count your blessings when you get blessings, or otherwise you ain't going to get no more. You know what I mean? You don't sit back and you don't complain about your blessings. You know what I mean? Guys talking fact. Okay. There you go. You know, there you go. So, rent out a flat. Actually, Barry can rent out a new industry size refrigerator, 6 months. Yeah, I've got a big fridge right here, double fridge. I've got a big double fridge, mate. Actually, I could rent this flat out. I've got the garage with it as well. I could rent this flat out. It's got the garage. It's kitted out. I could leave all the furniture and everything as well. You know, I reckon I could rent this flat out for about up north here. Probably could get 700 quid for it. I don't know, studio in Boston. Yeah, can you get 700 with the garage? Yeah. $700 with the garage. Probably could get 700 with the garage. Garage, double fridge, double fully furnished studio. I don't know if they would want me to sublet it though. I think I'll sublet. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that filling up that fridge, man. God damn, bro. Feels good filling up that fridge, though, I can tell you that. Feels good filling up the fridge. Big up copy and paste. On the red wine side of the game. You know? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything, bro. It doesn't do anything. The fridge don't do anything. It's the heater. Last month I got an electric bill for £60. I was surprised. £60 electric bill. It's the cheapest electric bill I had in years, bro. Not in years. See, the whole winter. It's like heaters, bro. Heaters fuck up shit. The heaters mess up things. I got a £60 electric bill. Summer bill. So there ain't nothing chewing around here. There ain't nothing chewing around here. Yeah, I love my double fridge. I love my garage. The only thing I gotta, yeah, £60 for the month for electric. That ain't bad. That's the cheapest I've had in a long time. £60 for electric. For my electric bill. You know. I remember I'm constantly streaming. I'm constantly, yeah. I'm doing this. I got a garage, yeah. I got a garage now. And I took the garage. The people upstairs, they moved out. And they offered me the garage, so I took the garage. So I got a garage now. You know, I was thinking of subletting the garage, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, rent it with a car, win-win. Rent it with a car, the garage, the house, rent it all out together. You know? I ain't got no stock in my garage now. I put it in a different place. I don't think you're allowed to live in a garage. I suppose some people do, but you're not really allowed to live in a garage. Yeah, well. Yeah. Yeah. You know, so the house, the car, the garage, everything. Rent it all out. Try and get £1,000 a month for. Yeah, £1,000 a month. Airbnb. Yeah, I ain't doing too bad, man. I got my garage, I got my Mercedes, I got my house, got my place, double fridge, got my little businesses there, got my little watches, car boot, YouTube, bundle, B. George brand coming, sexy cologne coming, new stock coming, cologne, sunglasses, ladies sunglasses, watches, new watches or watches, colognes, what else got, hats, t-shirts, a few things, you know what I'm saying? I seen a new troll channel called Barry, the CFI Simpson channel. I don't know what, I seen the channel, I don't know who owns it. They seem to be pumping out videos a lot. Yeah. I don't know who owns it. You get £1,000 easy. No point buying a property if you can sublet it for £1,000 a month. Get £1,000 a month. See, some super duper idea like that is okay, guys. That means you sublet it for £1,000 a month with the car, and then that's not bad. All these business ideas are all good, but you need a property, bro. If you got no foundation, then you just ain't got nothing. It's just ideas, and it's great. Okay, it's great we're putting things together, but you need a foundation. You need a property, so you get all that cash together. What's coming in? You see, money's coming in for the watches, money coming in, money coming from the YouTube. You get it all together. You throw it onto one big house, so that at the end of the day, you still got that house. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Merc's a good car. It's a very good. Drives nice, that Merc. It drives nice. I scraped it a couple of times trying to get into the garage. I gotta get it sprayed a little bit. Do you think the troll channel you use to promote your channel or bring high donors, or they stopped your channel? Yeah, slowly. 1, 2, 3. I'll explain it to you one more time. I don't want you to keep talking the same shit. If you talk it again, I'm going to put you on a timeout for 24 hours. YouTube is like business. It goes peaks and troughs. Everybody. You go for the ladies' channels. They're very slow right now. You go through Filipino bum show. Go for whatever. The economy is slow right now. We're living for a slow economy. It's peaks and troughs. Sometimes you're going to have a lot of guys who's going to come in and send you a load of super chat. And there's times where it's going to be slow with super chats. Take the rough with the smooth. That's just the way it goes when it comes to YouTube. Get used to it. It's not about all of a sudden it's going to slow down because of some bloody troll channels. Now, troll channels don't help you. Troll channels are your enemy. Every troll channel will make a channel about your enemy. They're there to destroy you. When you make a mistake, they're going to show you who they really are. So, you know what I mean? But understand that this is a business. This is not a hustle. So don't talk about just today's happening slow and all of a sudden you close it down. Get with the program, bro. We're here for a long term. We got a 10-year plan. We're 7 years into the plan. We're 3 years into the plan. We got another 7 years to go. So get with the program, bro. Take the peaks and troughs. If you can't take stress, you can't take success. The last time I'm gonna tell you, stop talking about our channels, this and our channels that. We're doing good over here, bro. You can only have so much blessings. We're doing good. Take your blessings, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You understand what I'm saying? Why do I have to explain that to you? I mean, god damn, bro. I mean, you really can't expect to have that much blessings and still have so much blessings and still be complaining, dude. You expect me to sit there and complain about it? You ride it, bro. You ride it, and you ride it. You take the rough with the smooth, and you keep working. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. There you go. We're doing good on the channel. Things are going good. We just got to stay good and just keep consistent and keep pushing it through and keep working on our business models and keep doing it. And then next year we'll be okay. There you go. All right, boy. Thanks for the information. I don't know how I have to explain that so much to you. It's like, god damn. Nobody's driving bands off YouTube. He's been doing the gig for 5 years already. He has continued doing it until decided otherwise. That's the truth. 100%. I done for him. You know that. I'll be up for that. Okay. You know? And there's nothing wrong with answering questions, but when you keep answering the same question, everybody knows what the empire is all about. Everybody knows. Okay, maybe I'm just being biased. If you don't know, I've just told you. Okay, I'll explain it in layman terms so that you guys know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Watch, do you think when you're 60 years old and you're 7 years for car boot sales and selling still be the norm? We don't know. As an entrepreneur, Tony Boss, you don't know. What you got to do is ride with what God gives you straight away now. Ride with it. Take the blessings from it. If you're making money for it, ride it for now. But we're pushing towards not living here. We're not, I mean, we're going... Okay. Let me just take a drink. Okay, guys. The plan for the channel is this. We are working we try to do a live stream every single day on our YouTube channel. And the plan is the reason to keep the YouTube channel going is so that next year, September 2026, we're going to look into live in Thailand for 6 months and in the UK for 6 months. Now, the plan is to try and make as much business models together as much as we can so we can gather up as much cash as we can so we can go and travel the world and we can keep business models to keep money flowing in from left, right, and center. So right now we do our YouTube channel, we do our watches, we do our bundles, we do our market thing, and we're building up 4 or 5, basically we needed 4 streams of income. What we got? We got our watches and our bundles, we got our YouTube channel, we got our market trading store, and we're going to get a job. So that's going to be like 4 streams of income like I wanted to build. And we're going to get a house as well. So that's what we want to do. So we're building towards that, towards getting a house. And we're booking the whole end goal is for 2026 is to get out of here if we can. And if we get a house, we're going to leave for 6 months. If we don't get a house, we'll leave for a month. And then we'll come back and we'll keep building until we get the house. And when we get a house and we get enough money, we're going to live in Thailand for 6 months and in the UK for 6 months. And along the way, you're going to build as much business models to make as much streams of income coming in as possible. All under the umbrella of self-employment, which I am self-employed. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep up a certain level of self-employment. So you keep it under the umbrella of self-employment. So you try everything you can in self-employment and you put it all together. And obviously you've got to declare everything. But under the self-employment, you know what I mean? That is what we're going to do. And we've got to work as hard as we can towards them goals. And that's what our decisions, our entrepreneurial lifestyle is. So if you have any questions about our decisions, if you don't know anything, you can put it in the chat. I thought everybody knew what this place we're flying in. I hope we know where we're flying, what the place we're flying. And you've got to take the rough with the smooth. You can't, the YouTube channel is going to slow down sometimes. The car boot's going to slow down sometimes. If we do a market store, it's going to slow down sometimes. But you don't just slow down and then you just lose the plot. So things are going all bad and all of a sudden you take the ride it. If the ones who jumps off at the roller coaster when it's going around up and down is one will get hurt. Ride it to the end, bro. You understand? Ride it to the end. Ride it to the end. Yeah, grow some balls and understand that entrepreneurial lifestyle is not just with laptop lifestyle on the beach. It is up, down, up, down, up. As soon as you think everything's going good, it goes down again and up, down. You know, ride it. It's the ones that ride it to the end is what make it. So if you're on this journey and you're with me, stick with me. You understand? If you have any other questions, 98 watches sold. If you have any other questions, put it in the chat. There you go. I hope I explained that to you, you know, because it seems like people didn't really understand the journey of what we're on. You know, that's the journey. That's what it is. Just take it. You know, that's the way it is. Here you go. Okay, here you go. If you don't sell, if one day you open a sweet shop, you might sell 1 chocolate. But it doesn't mean you ain't got a bad business. And then next week, on the weekend, you might sell out all your chocolates. That's entrepreneurial lifestyle. That's business lifestyle. It's just business. I know everybody don't get business. They just go to work and come home. Some people don't get it, but you're going to have to get used to it. Peaks and troughs. If you're going to have a big heart when you got business, because it's going to be peaks and troughs. It's slow on the YouTube streets for everybody at the moment. You know, and everybody's not having a brilliant time. I mean, you know, there's some people doing, you know, Cheap Charlie's doing good. Ben's picking up a little bit, but, you know, it's not brilliant. It's not no fireworks with his pinkies left, right, and centre. It's just a little bit, and everybody's trying their thing, you know. I hope Kelly Codwell comes back in the game if he does something and he picks his ball back up again. You know what I'm saying? I wish the best for everybody. You should study to be a pilot, boss. You should would have been great. There you go. I ain't selling no chocolates. But boss, the house in the UK will need, we need a proven income account for 5 years. 1, 2, 3, I can't keep up with you, bro. Just stay off the channel, because, you know, I've talked as much as you can, man. Too much dunce, bro. Too much dunce, bro. I mean, God, are you that dunce? Is it that bad? 1, 2, 3. Do I have to call you dunce and stupid? 1, 2, 3. You can get a job tomorrow if your credit is good, and you could get a job for 1 month and you can get a mortgage off 1 month, just 1 month. But the rule of thumb is between 3 to 6 months. Where are you going with 5 years, bro? What planet do you live on, bro? But the rule is about 6 months of hard work, show, and then you can get a mortgage, my man. God damn, bro. God damn. I can't keep up with you, man. You know, who's about 5 years? Who works for 5 years to get a mortgage? God damn, bro. It's a rule of thumb. It's around 6 months to get a mortgage of solid work. That's what it is. And that's it. Preferably, we try to do it in 3 months, and then we get the mortgage. That's what because our time is limited. Get your deposit together. We're going to get a mortgage up north, and we're going to try to. We've got a lot to do. I know. I get it. I'm working towards it. But you're a hard work, 1, 2, 3, man. It's like you just lost what the channel is all about, what direction we're going in. We all know the plane we're flying in. You just lost, man. Charlie gave Kelly a chance to travel to Mexico with him. He previously gone harder. What kind of foolishness is that, man? Yeah, he doesn't have the balls to do that. That's what I said. He doesn't want to do that. He ain't got the balls to. He ain't got the balls to go out there and push cameras in front of people's faces and do streaming and all that. Kelly don't want to be that kind of guy. I get it. It takes balls to do that. To go out there and get a camera and decide that you're going to go camera and live stream in front of people's face. You're going to stream around. Some people are just naturally like that. Like Cheap Charlie would do it like water for ducks back. You know what I mean? But Kelly's not that kind of guy. He's too scaredy for that. You know what I mean? When you're a streamer, you're IRL streamer, you're going to put your balls out on the table, you know? And trouble is coming. It's going to come somewhere along the line. But, you know, it's just how you handle it. But, you know, I mean, he doesn't want to do that. He'll rather just say, oh, I'm just going to just sit in this room. And if I'm not going to go and do all that, start going to bloody Guatemala, going to all these different places. What if something... And then you got some other guy in the corner was sitting there talking about, I don't know whether you're going to go there because I think it's best not to go to Guatemala or not go to Mexico. Just best to just sit in the room because you never know. If you go out there, there's some bad advice he's got there. Yeah, talking nonsense. And all of a sudden he don't go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I take my opportunities as much as I can, bro. I try to make money anyhow I can. I don't give a damn. I'm taking opportunities as much as I can to make cake because I ain't staying broke. But, yeah, some people are just not, they don't want to do that. So Kelly doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to go and do that. So, there you go. There's nothing bad about him. He just doesn't want to do that. It's not balls to hold a camera, bro. Peter, you couldn't do it. You couldn't even do it. You could never do that. A lot of people in the chat could never do that. Set up and hold up camera in people's faces and pushing camera and doing them things and do IRL streaming. Takes a lot of balls to do that. Trust me. And boss, you don't need balls to hold a camera. Yeah, right. You could never do that. You could never do what Cheap Charlie does. Even me, I find it intimidating sometimes to do what you could never do what Cheap Charlie does. You could never do that. You're just talking. It's easy to sit there and talk about it. Do it. Pick up a camera and go walk around your block in your town centre. Do it. See what happens. See the looks you get and everything else. You can never do that. It takes balls to do that. I can tell you that. And I'm a street guy myself. The UK economy is heading in the wrong direction. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But the good news is that sure, the night flows and the evenings will get better. That's true. It's getting, goodness says a true word. So crap, it's heading in a bad way. If it's not there already, bro. If it's not there already. Yeah. Yeah, if it's not there already, the economy is bad, man. Everywhere, things are bad. You know how much times I go into city centre, how much people are broke. I can't believe how much broke people are. People are staying at home culture. People are leaving the country, the UK. How much people are leaving the UK? Anybody who's got any money, who has got any property, or got anything going, they lay her out of here. They live in Africa, they live in Asia, they live in Thailand, they live in Dubai, they live somewhere else. Spain or somewhere. Everybody's out of here. They're out. They're gone. It's so expensive, you can't even move left and right. Expense will kill you. You know? There you go. Stay in your lane, Peter. You couldn't even do hard. You couldn't walk a mile in. You couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. You couldn't walk a mile in IRL shoes. You couldn't even walk a mile in. I know it. I know it. Trust me. He just all talks. It's easy to talk when you're not there. Yeah, I mean, and so I understand the way Kelly feels. It's the whole intimidation thing of everything. It's not just about stream snipe. It's about being in front of people. Maybe you could get arrested. Fear of the unknown. Going into places you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, all them things come into it. And then you say, why would I want to do all that? I might as well just stay at home. I'm not going to do all that. It takes a lot of balls to go to another country. To pick up yourself to go to another country to go and do IRL, you know. You think it's easy? You think that's easy? You think it's easy? No one can put a camera in people's face, but you will get punched. Invading people's space, the record plays illegally. Oh, God. Yeah, there you go. So it takes balls to go jumping up through the airport and going up to go and do IRL in another country. You gotta have balls for that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you know, you gotta have balls for all that, mate. To be doing that, and he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. I do it because I need cake. I'm doing it. I do anything what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do to make dough. You know what I'm saying? I don't give two toss. You know. I'm not down in Kelly Godwell. Just all I'm saying is that he doesn't want to stream. He doesn't want to go to Mexico. He doesn't want to go to Guatemala because he doesn't want to do an IRL stream outside in the people. And I respect what he says because I do it myself and it's not easy. You're out there in the field and sometimes I think to myself, if I wasn't a big ugly black guy, I'd probably get a trash in myself. You understand? You're out there in the field and you're going to another country to do streaming and it's not easy. So I get his pain. I'm not down and I'm just saying it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy doing that. It takes a lot of balls to do that. It takes a lot of balls to what Cheap Charlie does because I know it because I'm in the game myself. You know? To pick up your camera and do that and decide that you're going to do that. You know what I mean? Anything could happen at any time. So it's easy to sit in the chat and say, yeah, it's how easy to turn on the camera. Hey, go and do it. Go and walk around your block and do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it myself. I know. You know? But that's what makes you an entrepreneur. That's what makes you a real man. That's what makes you put your balls on the table. And that's what I respect. A man who puts his balls on the table and goes for ever he wants against all odds. You know what I'm saying? And saying, this shit's got to work. You know what I mean? No matter what happens, this has got to work. You know what I mean? That's what makes you a real soldier, isn't it? It's not for everybody, but I mean, don't knock everything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You're talking rubbish, man. 1, 2, 3 is talking rubbish. There you go. So there you go. So you asked the question, I answered the question why it's not happening. IRL streaming is not for everybody. Okay, it's not for you. If it's not for you, then stay in your lane. And then respect the people who do that, who do go out there and put everything on the line to get content for you. Respect that. Say, boy, you know what? I respect any fucker who does hard work to make a bit of a living. And I'm not going to cuss him. I don't cuss Kelly Cordwell. I've got nothing against Kelly Cordwell. I'm just explaining to you what it's about. I've got nothing against him. I think he's a cool... I don't think Kelly Cordwell's a bad person. I just think he's a cool guy. He gets a lot of stick. Does he bring it on himself? I don't know. But all I know is that he gets a lot of stick for the community, but we all do. I get a lot of stick. I get loads of stick. I go into Ben's channel, I get pure stick. All they do is cuss out the boss. You know, I go into other channel, I don't get it so much in Cheap Charlie's channel these days. But I get it if I go on different channels, I get stick a lot. So I don't go on the channel, I just stay in my lane and I just let them get on with it. You know, you're going to talk and I'm going to work. So, there you go. Of course it's hard work. It's harder work than even 9-to-5 job. A live stream is harder work than a 9-to-5 job, Peter. You go to your 9-to-5 job, bro. You go home. You have tea breaks. You come back. You go home, and that's it. With streaming, it's pure stress and pure hard work and pure dedication. Of course, it's hard work. It's damn hard work. It's harder than a 9-to-5 job. Trust me. Trust me. I'd rather do a 9-to-5 job than do streaming. 8 hours. You give me 8 hours a day because at least you're going to get tea breaks. At least you're going to stop. At least you're going to relax. And at least you're going to enjoy yourself. With streaming, you don't know what you're going to make. You don't know what you're going to do. You don't know what you're going to encounter. You don't know the things you're going to bring to the table. It just brings you mentally, emotionally, and physically drains you to the floor. You're going to tell me that ain't hard work? You're crazy. It's bloody hard work, streaming and IRL streaming. I can tell you that now. You know. The 100% Diamond, 100% Dixie Enormous. We are onto something really big. We just got to be consistent. We're doing good. We've done good already. We're doing good already. We're 98 watches up. We're six bundles up. You know, we're selling things. We've got a car boot. We're selling this. We're doing that. We're going to business meeting. We're wholesaling. We're making money. We're making money off YouTube. We're doing good. We just got to be patient. That's all it is. And just keep going. You know? Yeah, I suppose perpetual flushing, that's true. Yeah. You're very patient with the daily hate from those two, yeah. Yeah. There you go. It's true what you said, perpetual flossing. That's why I finished talking to 1, 2, 3. You just, you know, you're wasting your breath. You're just wasting your breath. You know what I'm saying? To 1, 2, 3 and Peter, you're just wasting your breath. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's move on. What's the question? Has Hustle gone too hard, or does she just get a bit obsessive? I don't really know about the whole Hustle thing, but I just know if it was me, she's gone way too hard. She's gone way too much. Once she starts putting your address and she starts doing things like that, see, it manifests. This is why you don't let it manifest. You don't make sure you put these people in their lane. The people who attack me, I put them in their lane and make them realise. Like I had to fry them the other day in the community page. Give them a last and final warning, the G Northcote style. You make sure you give them full. If it was me and Kelly Hustle was doing that to me, I remember when NCS Play was doing that to me at one point. I fried his ass. I cooked him for breakfast. I gave him a fine. I always give them a last and final warning. Man, I cooked that hustle so fast. I go, you know what I do? If I was Kelly Goddo, I go down there, I go and copyright all 20 of her videos. First thing I do is copyright 20 of her videos. And then the next thing I'm going to sue her dumbass. I take her dumbass and sue her. I sue her so hard you wouldn't even know how much money we're going to sue you into oblivion. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight back, because once they get relaxed, they get too relaxed and think they can do anything. You got to put it on them, making them realize. So when they realize they're going to go to jail and they realize that what they're doing is wrong as a criminal, they're going to stop. But if they let them, it runs amok. You got to go hard on them, bro. You go so hard on them. I remember I went so hard on the NCS Play, was pulling his hair out. It's like, Barry keeps attacking my channel. So every time he made a video, I'm going to copyright that shit. I copyright every single one of his videos, away my trademark. Man, this guy, I try to attack that NCS Play so hard. We're friends now. But I attack him so hard, don't make him get comfortable, mate. Don't make him get comfortable. You gotta attack them back. They're attacking, bro. Attack them back. Put them in their place. Let them know. And if they do get too fresh, send their dumb ass to jail. A night in the cell will change a lot of things, mate. Send them to jail. Yes, boss, that tuna coon is nowhere to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Hustle respects you, boss. Well, I don't give a damn if she respects me or don't, but she better not start coming close to me. Because you come close to me, even breathe next to me, I'm going to attack you so hard. Tuna Kahuna got doxxed, obviously. And when you got doxxed, and he was all over bloody Collins channel and all his name, his address and his business, it was the right thing to do. Like I said, or the same thing what happened to, sad, but the same thing what happened to Trouthead. He got doxxed. And he ran. He closed down his account and ran. It's the same thing what happened to Tuna Kahuna. He got doxxed. What are you going to do? If you get doxxed, if you are out there throwing so much dirt out there in the streets, and you've done so much dirt to people, you get your name and you get your address or your workplace or your business out there, the sensible thing would be to do is to stop it. It's not sensible for you to go out there in the streets and you've done so much dirt and everybody knows where they live and everybody knows your workplace. You done this crazy people out there, man. There's some crazy, look what happened with that Manny Pacquiao, or whatever his name, not Manny Pacquiao, Sin City Manny. You go meet up with a man in there blazing. Man will come down to your work with your house and blaze you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who is in Canada. Man come down and blaze you, come down your workplace and blaze you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be putting out all that dirt and all your name and your addresses out there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy people out there. You didn't see Versace, the guy, sit outside, the deranged guy, sit outside his house and blast him. Point blank range. Boy, so, you know, the sensible thing to do if you're doing that much dirt is to stop, innit? Stop. And re-examine what you're doing. Your time is up. There's a thing called quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead. You've been doxxed. Your name's been doxxed. Your address been doxxed. It only can get worse from there. So run, innit? It only can get worse. Like I said, Do you believe in doxing, bros? No, I don't believe in doxing. I think doxing is a bad thing. Should never know. It's illegal. I don't do illegal stuff. But I didn't do it. So no one doesn't know who doxed Tuna Kahuna. No one don't know that. That's the worst thing about it too. And it wasn't even DWP. So no one doesn't even know who he is. You don't know who he is. It could be someone in your hometown. It could be anybody. So that's even worse. So that means you don't know who it is. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know who. You don't know if it's some enemy you pissed off and it's somebody in your area. You don't know what's going to happen. So, boy, why would you stay on the internet and start trolling a big, ugly black guy with sunglasses? Just run off the internet, innit? Stop donating. Stop going in there. Run off the internet. You had your time. You did 5 years of trolling. Come off the internet. Enjoy your business. make money and stop going on the internet blasting off. I don't know what he was doing on the internet anyway. Maybe it was a bit of pastime, but go off the internet, enjoy your money, enjoy your business before you, because it's only going to get worse. You keep on the internet and nobody knows your name and address and you piss somebody off. And that's it. Or the worst thing they could do is send a bloody hitman around and take you out of the game. So why not just fucking come off the internet, mate? You know what I mean? And go and enjoy your money, enjoy your life. That's my opinion. My opinion, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So that's my opinion of it. Yeah. Doxing is never good. I don't agree with it because it's illegal. It's illegal to do things like that. You're not supposed to do that to people. I've never doxed no one in my life. I don't do them things. I keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's sad because it's just another soldier down, isn't it? It's another what's I say? Another donator. This community had some big, massive donators, and they dropped like flies. They've been dropping like flies lately, and they've dropped down, and it's donations are getting fewer and far between throughout. I mean, even the lady community is getting slow. I've seen them girls Filipino related. Gile's not streaming that much. I've seen a few people which are donators are down. The economy is bad throughout the world, and people's cash is tight. So yeah, you gotta take the rough with the smooth, I guess. Yeah. But can you get over 5? Jay Smith, I'm only going to do that when you drop a super chat. I ain't playing that game, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. I ain't playing that game. Because otherwise, I'll be doing that every day. I'll be doing that every day. Every time you turn up late, you're going to have to go over the street. I'm going to go over it. So the rule is that one hand wash the other, two hand wash your face. I know it's hard to say it to you, but boy, I ain't going to keep doing that. You got to play the rules, man. I do it to Sean the Prawn. I do it to everybody. If whoever wants to go over the 5 point, you want me to start doing work all over again? Well, boy, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, man. It's a lot of work, mate. Otherwise, I'll be doing that every day. You'll be coming down every day. You won't say every day when you have to pay, I tell you. You won't say every day when you have to pay. Every day I gotta go over the truck. I get it once and then I gotta go do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? It's like paying a wall and stripping it down and then gotta go paint it again. Yeah. What did the doctor say about your condition? Everything's good, bro. Prospect's good, blood is good, blood sugar level's good. They checked everything for me, bro. God damn, bro. They checked everything. Blood pressure. Everything's good, except one more test. I see the enormity. Good to see. Just one thing that I'm working on. And then I'll be okay.
Copy paste super chatted £3.66 for broke J.
Big up to copy and paste coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, I will do the 5 point bulletin again for that. Is that clicker moving? Good to see the normative coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. One of the mods at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Big up yourself. Is that clicker moving? I don't see the clicker move. I don't know what's going on. I just gotta do the job, Peter, for 1 year or 6 months or something like that. It depends, probably a year, and then I'm cool. Then I gotta think about this property. Yeah, members only. My health. I might have a little weight on, but if you see the way I eat, I mostly eat vegetables every day, and I eat chicken, protein, and I have smoothie in the morning, which is a good smoothie in the morning. You've seen in the community page, and then I usually have like in the morning I have some egg for protein and some bread, and that's about it. And drink water a lot. My health is my nutrition is about 70% good. I do have weight on, which is a problem. Yeah. So I expect that my health would be good. Yeah, I haven't done a cooking stream. I was going to do one today, actually. Jay Smith, his UK economy is getting worse and worse and harder and harder and harder, bro. No, I do eat sugar. I'm gonna go over the 5-point bulletin. I eat sugar. My bad side is sweet tooth sugar. What else is it? Sweet tooth sugar. It's just basically my bad side. I don't really eat junk food. I don't eat takeaways. And you never really see me eating none of that. It's just sugar. It's just sugar. And I thought I could exercise more. I could be dedicated to 4 times a week, right? And get a bike and ride and exercise. I could do more to get off the weight. Someone says I'm drunk. Get drunk on a super chat, bud. Okay, let's get the 5-point bulletin tonight. Run over it. What we went over was number 5. You must make decisions where you're going to live in your life, in what country you're going to live, where you're going to live in Asia, or you're going to live in your home country. We spoke about that today. Whether you're going to live in your home country or you're going to live in Asia. So that's number 5. Okay, and then we spoke about number 4 was, are you going to be rich with endless freedom, or are you just going to marry and settle down with one woman? You know what I mean? You've got to make a choice whether you're going to be rich with endless money and, you know, be chilled, a bit like sauerkraut, or you're going to just be settled down and married by yourself. How many kilos do I weigh? I can't remember, bro. I don't know. Exact number, Jay Smith, I can't remember. I ain't weighed myself for a good little while. I'm beyond it. Yeah, that is number 4. You're going to be rich and live, or you're going to be settled down. We spoke about, are you going to be having more children? You've got to think about that over 40. Are you going to have more children? You know what I mean? Yeah. That is 100% true. 100% true, sauerkraut. 100% true. This is why I'm throwing everything. Everything what I'm doing now, sauerkraut, I'm going to throw it all into a house. Exactly what you mean. That's exactly, at least you're going to own it. It's just going to be yours. Without a property, you ain't got shit, man. You ain't got it. It's just you're building a foundation. You're building a house with no foundation. And it's going to get, things are going to wear away. These things wear away. Are you going to start your own business, or are you going to work for someone for the rest of your life? It's another one. Okay. I don't think a job will tell you that. Yeah. So. Yeah, he weighed me. I was 20. You didn't say stone though, did you? You said kilos. I was 22 stone, bro. 22 stone. I don't know how much that is in kilos, bro. 22 stone. Remember, I am tall though. I'm 6 foot. I'm not doing a weight loss challenge right now, bro. I've got to make some cake, man. I'm not doing a weight loss challenge. Then number 3 was press number 1 if you lived in your own, if you want to live in your own home, or press number 2 if you want to travel abroad. That was the 5-point bulletin. Jay Smith at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, yeah, you are right. Sauerkraut, what I was trying to say to you is this. If you don't, let's be real. What can you buy in property base? I could buy a 50 grand, 60 grand house, bro. It's nothing. A 50, 60 grand house, at least you got something. At least you got a property. You know what I'm saying? You know. And that's what I'm trying to do, Jay Smith. This is what I'm trying to do, Jay Smith. This is the plan of doing car boot. This is the plan of doing, you know, selling watches. This is the plan of selling bundles. Anywhere I can make money and save it, you know what I mean? And try and get out of the position I'm in and try and get it for a property. The end goal is to get a property. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm trying to get a job, Jay Smith, in September, so I can work for a year and then get the job, or 6 months to a year, and then get a property from that. Otherwise, I wouldn't go for the job. I would have just forgot about the job. If I didn't have to get a property, I wouldn't go for the job. I'd stay an entrepreneur all my life. So I'm doing it. I'm trying to get the job so I can get the property, bro. This is the whole thing, bro. You know, it's the whole thing. I'm trying the best, you know. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, sauerkraut, it's not really as you're going to make a major amount of money. The only thing about it is that we're moving units. We're trying to move units, as we call it. We're trying to move our bundles. We're trying to move our watches. And it doesn't move by itself. So, you know what I'm saying? I only could do so much up and down the country and online. And I'm just doing it everywhere I can sell it. And the car boot's just one of them. I'm just trying to move units, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to move it wherever I can. And it seems like I've sold it. Last time I was at the car boot, I sold, was it 3 watches? Yeah, 3 of the Club Fillers and watches. Last week I sold 2 of the Club Fillers and watches. I ain't sold a bundle, but I sold, you know, and I had some other watches I got there. So, you know, I'm moving units, you know what I'm saying? I got to move units, man, wherever I can. You know, there's no prizes. There's no prize for keeping your stock inside your house. You get rid of them, sell them, make money, take money. You know. Yeah, like I said, so I'm moving units. Okay, here you go. Yeah. Dixie Norman says VAT threshold. I'm out here drowning. You're talking about VAT threshold. VAT threshold. I'm out here drowning, trying to sell all my products as much as I can. You talk about VIP. When I get to that stage, right, Dixie Norman, then we can talk about it. Yeah. Right now, it's survival. The reason I left it so late, why did you leave it so late? Oh, Jay Smith, you've seen my journey, haven't you? You see me building up. You've got to build up one thing at a time. You build up your live stream to the point where it's successful. Then you move on to your watch brand and you try and make that successful. And then you move on to the job, innit? So you said, told you I was building up 4 streams of income. You don't be a jack of all trades. You do that and then you're running from this, then you're running from that. And you just build up one thing, stick to it as long as you can. And when that comes to fruition, you move on to the watches, and then you move on to the watches, you try and get that to fruition. That's working good. The watches are working good. And then you move on to the job. That's how it goes, Jay Smith. It's one slow thing at a time. It's not just rushing from one thing to another. I mean, I'm going to just slow down. Master your plan first. Master your YouTube channel. Master your watch game. And then master your job. That's how it's supposed to go, isn't it? Yeah, so don't be a jack of all trades and master of none. Master it. And take your time. Take it slow. Greatness takes time. It takes time. The reason I need to get a job now is because I know that next year, September, I could be in Thailand. And I'm going to be frying if I'm in the UK. I'll be buzzing in the UK and I could be in Thailand next year. I'll be buzzing sitting in the UK thinking, man, I could be in Thailand. Fucking hell, man. I could be in Thailand right now, man, enjoying myself, and I'm sitting there in the UK talking to a phone. Oh, no, man. I'll be buzzing, so I'm trying to get this nice job so I can, you know, make some super duper smart moves and get the fuck out of this town. Yeah, dodge. Yeah, dodge. Who's the sexiest lady you ever seen? You're asking questions at the end of the day, Shauna Braun. You ask questions at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You keep asking questions at 12 o'clock, bro. Come on. Yeah, strategy. Strategize it. That's the whole idea. Strategize it. And you've got to do it one at a time. It's not going to be a rush thing. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's not going to be fireworks. You've got to take it slow, unfortunately. There's no stairs. There's no escalators to success. There's only the stairs. One stage at a time. I mean, why didn't you buy a property 30 years ago? And most people, it's because I had a misspent youth, Jay Smith. I didn't think of it. I didn't do that. I was partying. I was enjoying myself. I had 700 loads of money back then. I was enjoying myself. I told you I had a misspent youth. What does that mean? I was partying, enjoying, traveling, going Thailand, Philippines, Asia. I was going Jamaica, 5-star hotels, ladies, cars, champagne, drinks. What put me in the position I'm in today? That's the reason, bro. Yes, it's all good. I could have said I did it 30 years ago. I wish I did. And I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now. See? Misspent youth. Yeah. That's what it is. I wouldn't be on the internet, you know what I'm saying? That. I had a lot of fun. I don't look back in anger. But yeah, naturally, I should have bought naturally 2-3 houses, and I would have been J Smith, G Northcote, and NCS play now. I would have been all 3 in one. But now I'm sitting on the internet, dealing with trolls all day long. So I didn't, yeah. So now I got to just do it now. I don't know. I can't look back. I had a lot of fun. I can't look back. I had a lot of, I'm not like I never did anything. I've enjoyed my life, but I should have got a property. When people say, why don't you do it now, then? If you haven't done it before, you do it now. So you just got to do it now, I suppose. What did you waste your money on? Lifestyle, Shauna Prawn, lifestyle. Cars, 35 different cars, 45 different countries. You know, champagne, drink, Docklands, partying, going out, traveling, this, that, all kind of thing, bro, until the money goes. Money can spend, you know. One thing I know, money can spend, I can tell you that. And, you know, £700,000 ain't shit nowadays. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Much less back in the day and you spending. It goes. £3 million has gone through these hands. Where is it gone? Blow up. Yeah, I should have kept going through crypto from Trout-Head. That was, it was a nice touch. He gave me £1,000 of crypto. But, you know, at the time I had a bill and I was going to get a CCJ if I didn't pay the bill. And I never had the money at the time for some reason. And I paid the bill. I cashed out and paid the bill. That's what I did. Yeah. Yeah, I cashed out and paid the bill of crypto of £1,000. What could I do? I had a bill of $850, and if I didn't pay, I'd get a CCJ. I paid it. I didn't want a CCJ. I was going for a rough time back then. I was grateful that tried to give me £1,000 on crypto. I was so grateful. You know, pretty sad. It ain't an easy road, man. So I put myself in a position I'm in. I get myself out of it. And it ain't so bad anyways. There you go, boss. Yeah, you can tell Dockland's story again about the times you let the dimes into your pad. If you did single man's out again. Come on, bro. How much time am I going to tell the same story? Yeah, he got doxxed. He closed his account and ran away. Pretty sad, but he came into the game as a great candidate. And came into the game and came in a game like Linford Christie and and ended up like Ben Johnson, disqualified. Yeah, it's a pretty sad, but I didn't tell him to go so hard on YouTube. Yeah. When you go that hard on YouTube, you do all these things, this is what happens. Trout was a goodbye to Trout. Sad to say that. Yeah, 30 million. I mean, 3 million. I spent a lot of money, man, in my time. I had fun, man. I don't have no regrets anyway, guys. It is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't have no regrets. I spent a lot of money. I enjoyed my life. I lived in the Docklands. I've had all the women. I've traveled the world. That's why for me now, it's just to get a house. And just get a house. And I don't need that much things in life. I've done it. I've wore the T-shirt. You know, so. I don't know. It wasn't through PayPal they doxed him because he doesn't PayPal. He was very careful. He's like J Smith and a few other people. They never PayPal. They never TTS. He never TTS. He never PayPals. He only super chats. Right, so you pissed the wrong people off, right? And how hard he was going about the Mikey story. I tell you what, mate, he was going to, and I warned him not to go too hard on YouTube about the Mikey story and talking about children. You can't do that, brother. I told him 2-3 times. I tried to warn him, head. He didn't listen. He just kept going on about this Mikey story, and he kept going, and then bang. He must have pissed the wrong person off. They have their ways of finding you, you know. Do you think that you're anonymous on this YouTube streets, do you? Okay. They'll show you how anonymous you are, mate. They have their ways of finding you, mate, and doxing you. I don't know who it was, but yeah, he went too hard. And, you know, I pay council tax now, Dixie Dons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they have their way of doxing you. No, you're not anonymous on YouTube. No one's anonymous. They won't allow you to come on YouTube to be anonymous. No one's anonymous on YouTube. The people, if you piss the wrong person off, they're going to find you, bro. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how far the hackers can go to find you. Exactly that. You were there, Jay Smith. You saw it. You understand. I warned him many times. He would not listen. The man won't listen. I don't know what's wrong with that guy, man. I warned him many times. I said to him, I spoke to him. I said to him, bro, are you crazy? You think you can really go that hard on YouTube like that and start talking about children? You're going to piss somebody off, bro. You're going to get yourself doxed, bro. You don't listen. He didn't want to listen. Carried on until he got doxed, and then that's it. And then that's it. And then So another one bites the dust. He was a good super chatter as well. Triad was a good super chatter. He was you know, he did go over to the other side though. He went over to the other side and then he lost the plot. Yeah, these people don't listen, man. When he first came in the game, he was so good. He was so good. He's so many good. These YouTube streets in the Thailand community has had some really great donors, and we've really come a long way. But I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened to all these great people, man. We could have been so much more greater. We can't blame one side or the other side, but you know. What will you do the first 24 hours when you get back to Pattaya? Probably hit the windmill. Hit the windmill. Get a massage. Go clubbing. Yeah, man. So many great contenders has come in these YouTube streets and gone. So many's come and gone. So many's come and gone. Pretty sad. So many big donors come and gone. I've seen Chai's BC wallet a few years ago, over 13 million been through it. It would have been 50 million now. Shit. be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. NCS Play still drops reds. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this Thailand community YouTube big donors has taken a big hit, man. Yeah, it will. It's affected it already, Jay Smith. It's affected it already. You know, see, donors are low. Donors are low, man. Things are getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Donors are low. Things are low, man. Someone else said, Barry, this is the slowest clicker ever. It's a tough road, man. But I'm still working as hard as I can. So, guys, whoever don't know my story, I'm working as hard as I can. Still doing my thing, and I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep pushing through. And we're going to keep selling our products. We're going to keep doing our thing. I got to do 1 or 2 things to juggle up the balls with the YouTube channel. And I can do so much, but I'm going to still try. Okay. Yeah, you just got to ride it, man. It's his business, bro. You just got to ride it, man. Asia, and I don't know, man. Asia's doing good in the world, man. Asia, India, all them places around there are doing good in the world. It's the Western world is struggling, man. That's just what a club full of zinc sunglasses. Yeah, the struggle continues, man. But, you know, the truth is, man, you still got to give thanks for whatever the blessings come your way. You just got to give thanks and keep pushing. Nothing getting easy. It never built to be easy. It was built to be hard. So you're just going to have to take it. Yeah, UK. That's all I'm doing, Jay Smith. I'm just working as hard as I can. Working every single day. I'm working on my watches. I'm working on my bundles. I'm working on my new products. I'm working on my YouTube channel. I'm working on my car boot. I'm going to be doing market stall soon. If it works, I'm going to try and do a test run of the market stall for soon. I'm gonna got my new cologne coming out called Sexy Man. My new cologne, Sexy Man. I'm gonna be doing that, and I'm just pushing everything at the paint and see what sticks. Got my new job coming up in September. If I just pass these tests, I'll get this new job, and I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna put my head down in that because I've got to work that, because I have got to make sure that the reason I'm getting a job is because I want to get a property. I need to get this property. Once I get a property, I can relax. I can kick back and relax. I can relax. Robert Mack, are we going to see you in Thailand, Vietnam, December or January? Yeah, next year, September 2026, September. I will be in Thailand. I might be able to go Vietnam before that. I might go Vietnam before that, but I'll go in 2026. Yeah. And I'm going to try and do something, bro. Something's got to give. So I'm just throwing everything at the paint at the moment and seeing what sticks. Again, to move my units too. Move my watches, move my bundles, and do my new B. George brand. It's going to cost money. Yeah, Jay Smith, yeah, we can talk about that. Jay Smith, I ordered some stock. I'm going to order some more. I ordered some aftershave. I ordered some t-shirts. I've ordered some sunglasses. I got some Club Fillers Inc. watches. I've got some cheap watches. I'm going to order some ladies' handbags. I'm going to order some ladies' aftershave, perfume. And that's about it. I don't know what else I could do, so I suppose, you know, see how it goes. The market store is going to be a bigger, harder thing. I'm going to do a test run of it, Jay Smith. See how it pans out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all the time because we have to see how it pans out, bro. Can you see my last comment, please? Okay, sorry about that. You need to get sunglasses display with mirror so customers can try it on. Yes, big up members only. There is one in the eBay which I've got there allocated. It's a big one, and it's a big standing one. It's got a mirror on the top. People can look at it and they can try it on. And that's the one I'm gonna get. It costs £100. I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna have that. But hey, you think you're addicted to ordering random stuff off the internet? Unfortunately, that's not true, Sean Pro. This is what it is, Sean Pro. Look, when you're an entrepreneur and you have a business, you have to find sources, bro. You have to find sources and lines what sell. Some things will sell and some things won't sell. Now, I was in the process when I first found Teemu, and I was reinventing myself, and I reinvented myself and bought stuff. But now I'm looking for business stuff what can sell back, can scale and sell back. So if I do the market store, if I do the car boot, I can sell it back for double or triple the money. That's the reason why. So I'm not just randomly spending all my money on this bloody, stuff. And I ain't buying no more stuff for myself. I'm only buying stock now for my store or my thingy. And trying to see if I can make some money from it. I'm just trying to do everything I can. But you only got another couple of months of cardboard for all the times on the east side. That's true, Jay Smith. That's true. I don't tell people my inventory, but I've ordered a few. I've ordered a few of the Sexy Man aftershave. I thought that was quite funny. Jay Smith, I found this aftershave called Sexy Man. Can you believe that, Jay Smith? Sexy Man. And I'm going to sell him. I ordered a few. I ordered a lot of them, and I'm going to sell them. So that's what it is. So I'm not here ordering, just doing random stuff off the YouTube just for the sake of it. I'm trying to order anything I can to make cake. You know what I mean? Thai bar girl founded Sexy Man Inc. 2026. I thought the aftershave was quite funny. Don't sell out cheap, boss. Oh, you got to get in where you fit in, I didn't get a sample of it, bro. I haven't sampled it yet. I don't know what it's going to set like, but we'll see. Okay, it'll come in. We'll see. It'll come in by next week. You'll see the Sexy Man aftershave. I can't believe you got an aftershave called Sexy Man. Don't be spending so much money on stock. You'll be selling it to next year. Not me. Not me, Jay Smith. Not me. Not me, bro. I go hard in the field, Jay Smith. I go hard. I go hard. I'll do everything I can to get rid of that pieces, bro. I move units, bro. You don't see what I've been doing lately, Jay Smith? Why do you think I'm doing all that? Because I had some stock to move. I move my units, bro. If it's not me going on the internet, if it's not me doing it on e-commerce, if it's not me doing it on YouTube, if it's not me doing it wholesale, if it's not me doing it in car boot, if it's not me doing it in market, I'm going everywhere to sell my stock. I might even put a stall outside my house in the summertime and go sell some stock. I'm trying everything I can to sell stock, man. I move some units, man. I ain't playing, bro. I ain't playing. I am not playing. I do not play when it comes to moving units. I move units, bro. Wherever I can, I move units. I am not gangbang. I do not gangbang. Play me like a what I am. I'm going to be moving my units. It's all about hard work and dedication. Being focused. Focus. You gotta be 1,000,000% focused on the game plan. Right, guys, I did my time today. I did 10 minutes over the stream. You know, I told you what the destination is. We're doing 3 hours a day. We pumped it through today at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. I see the big boys are in town. Here's the aftershave, guys. Sexy man. Sexy man. Sexy man aftershave. You can't make this stuff up. That's what we were selling. I thought that was quite funny when I saw it. Sexy man. Can you believe that? Yeah. Hey, sexy lady. How much more? Your body's banging. Out of control. NCS play. You gotta pick up the ball, bro, and bounce it. Alright, so there you go. Big up all the guys who big up Sour Crap at the Club Fellas Inc. Big up all the guys who came down. Big up all the supporters. I'm gonna get out of here. I had fun today at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. I will see you when I go live again. We got things to do, guys. We got a lot of things to do. The game doesn't stop. We gotta keep working. Big up. Anyway, it's been the end of the week, guys. At least I made some money this week, and I'm happy. I made money today. I made money on my YouTube channel. Sold watches. Made money on my YouTube channel. Give thanks for that. The weekend away, I made my money. I made some money, and we're moving forward with our destination, one thing at a time. We're at 98 watches sold. If we keep going, next week we might be at 100 watches. You know, we're making money on YouTube. We're making money on our YouTube. We're making this. We're moving units. We've got our new business model going on. We might have a market stall. You know, just keep pushing, man. Just keep pushing. Hard work never killed no one. Stress kills you. Let's not be stressful. Let's just keep pushing forward. Big up all the guys who's sticking around. If you have any ideas for the channel, put it in the chat. Let's get out of here. I'll see you on the next one at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Barry, that aftershave sounds a bit sexy, man. Perfume available. There you go. There you go. See you later, Sandra. Yeah, you know. There you go. Big up yourself. I'll see you on the other side.